record the session just in case, because I don't know if the stream's gonna stay live or not. So hello, hopefully I have everything set up properly. This is Solstice session 30. We're fighting a fucking dragon today, boys.
Maybe, possibly, most likely.
I'm going. Van, I swear to God, if you pull some goddamn fucking bullshit.
Wayne, I got.
If you have a fucking loofah and a couch and you're naked on the damn thing with a rose in your mouth, you better do it fast because I'm punching that dragon. Our sponsor for tonight is Bisect Hosting. Get 25% off. 25% off in any Minecraft server you want. Shit. Modded, vanilla, whatever. God fucking damn it, please. OBS, stop being a cunt. I just want to stream. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Does anybody have anything else?
Nope. Session time. Nope.
Fucking Sam Regal over here. Fucking, I'm gonna fuck this dragon.
I am.
This switch.
All right.
Yeah, we've made the joke. He's a bard. We might as well.
This combat is sponsored by Not Dwarven Forge.
So, what I remember from last time is we had shit to do.
Oh, did Austin ask us what we remember from last time?
He typically does, so I preemptively answered.
Ah. Oh, guys. You know how you stream D&D when you're in the Roll20?
Yeah, usually.
That's typically how it works. I'm not in the Roll20.
Alright. So, last time we had gotten back to the base, found out it had been attacked by a black named dragon. The name currently escapes my brain.
Dark Lady.
Yes, the Dark Lady, and it is under our base, and it comes out from an underwater tunnel.
At least that's what we expect.
And we can't get to it because we can't find it because the water intervenes with locate creature. So the plan is to attack it when it comes out next, which we have figured out is a month from the current time. Am I correct so far?
I think you're right.
So we were all deciding stuff to do in that month, and a lot of us already have decided and worked with you on what to do in that time. I got a week of my stuff done because I don't really know what to do in that time for my character.
I was about to say, this is fucking Van's thing, and then I realized, no, this is Solstice End. Austin just has this weird thing up on the screen.
I did the exact same thing when I joined.
Austin liked it, so I set it up for him.
Oh, okay.
Fuck y'all, I like it.
Wow.
You just confused me.
All right, then. Sure.
All right. So, before I get any further, I've been addressing several of you guys' stuff, and I'll get to things further in a moment. Fiery's pretty much done for outside of Forge work. Baragon, you pretty much were done with outside of Forge work.
I just needed you to show me the ley lines.
Matthew has only stuff that needs to be addressed during session. Your cleric is not here, so as shitty as this is about to sound, I'm actually glad that I have less work to do.
Everybody scream, the cleric's not here. Ah!
All right.
We can just address his month of training time for next session.
Tule, you're wanting to make a coral farm cave. Your coral farm cave, the Church of Poseidon.
Yes.
If I remember right, last time I said when you went to check on your coral farm, there was a bit of darkness to it. That it didn't seem to be doing too hot, and then you cursed and everybody heard you, right?
Yes, and I will be. So I'll be like kind of pumping magic into it every single day during the month-ish that we're off. Or that we're rebuilding. And then also, while I'm doing that, try to turn it into a church.
Matthew, you like casting new magics things, right?
Yes.
You got a spell that literally just helps with this.
Oh, yeah, let me just click the button. Yep, there we go.
So Matthew,
consecrate?
he as he's walking around the base, he happens to pop in by Tule's room. Tule, as you're kind of pouring it in, you kind of notice Matthew just kind of looking down into your pool at you. He kind of waves you up. when you get up there, he kind of says he wants to try a new spell.
Okay. Is it gonna hurt me? So I'm a little worried about that. Hurts me quite often.
It actually shouldn't hurt. It should actually help things along. It might even help with the darkness in the pool.
Go for it.
All right. So you wave your magic hand. Fire. You use your new spell, consecrate.
Oh yeah, that thing happens because this is old magic.
So you watch as he, kind of shapes a bit of magic in his hands before tossing it out over your pool. A few things happen. First amongst them is that the consecrate spell goes off. The area of your pool is now considered hallowed ground. It's now considered a shrine to a deity or pantheon or higher power that you can select. Undead cannot be created within or summoned into your area. And things against undead are have a buff.
Okay, sick.
So if you want to select a pantheon, or are you just doing it to the ocean? Or are you doing it?
Just it's gonna be to Poseidon.
Okay. So this is considered a shrine to Poseidon now.
Sick.
The coral in your farm grows healthier. It almost seems to spasm a little bit as it jumps around the entire base of it, growing immensely within a few moments. The the darkness that had been sleeping in, kind of leaches down to the bottom of the pool, only where that crack is. Doesn't like per side, just barely around there, as if it's attempting to fight back. At the same time, Fire has casted an ancient magic. One of the things we had him do between sessions is he needed to roll because he was going to be testing ancient magic throughout his weeks here, and there was an effect that he did not know was going to happen if he was testing ancient magic recently.
A DC 5 D100.
And on the one of the last rolls he could do,
I rolled a 3.
he rolled a 3. Before I do that, just so I'm not taking away from other people, Doxus,
Yes.
you set out to increase your base after checking on all your people, and checking on when several nights way into the night. It was pretty much morning by the time you moved on. You picked up some healthy habits, if you can call it that, from the Bard's College.
Mm-hmm.
But you managed to not talk and like persuade them, but you managed to order in 4 ballista, 2 of which are regular shaped ballistas, capable of shunting very large metal objects or the like across great distances. 2 you had special ordered. These able to shoot a special kind of ammunition called bolas. They're usually used to help against anti-air enemies like griffins, manticores, dragons. These were in prime need, seeing as how dragons have been coming back into the world. But due to your connections with several different kingdoms and the thought of being able to take down another dragon, these were lent out to you after a little bit of, a minute or so of your time, if you understand what I mean.
Okay.
If you don't, you charmed them. They were like, yeah, we can do this. Upon you getting the delivery of 4 ballistas, Giddy, you watched as your elven mage went over and went, I could fix these. And fix? As she waves her hands and uses her magic for one of the first few times outside of recently. And she taps each 4 of the ballista, each shuddering a little bit before they seem to animate. There. Now there won't be any problems with what is it? The ammo. That's the word. Less money for you to have to spend.
Thank you, dearest.
Sad wizard noises.
Totally. I literally just was like, okay, I just gotta find what's in my items if I have a ballista. And there was already an animated ballista. I was like, awesome. Now I don't have to worry about fucking ammo costs either. So you guys got animated ballistas. I have them set out already on a different map, but you guys are not on that map because there's other things on that map. Also things you did. You wanted to set up defenses and clear out the forge. So what I'm going to let you know is, as Ryan was getting better after the second day, you set to helping clear out the forge. Did I just hear you sigh, sir? I'm sorry. The entire session can't be hit the monster.
No. I'm having stream problems.
Okay. They did end up clearing up the forge. He said it was just a lot of rubble out of the way. Your hobgoblins were in the room, clearing out the other side, actually. Kind of made it go by a little faster.
There's also should be a kobold named Sunglasses that's very good at breaking rock.
Sunglasses is the one that made sure they... He explains to you that the first, little bit, he was having to take care of the hobgoblins where they had gotten crushed by the falling rocks.
Are they friends now? They hated each other before we left. Are they friends now?
Less friends and more begrudging respect. Kind of like siblings. You know how you get along with your siblings, but you still call them, a rash of evil names?
Are they wearing sunglasses?
They are all, in fact, wearing sunglasses.
Good to know.
Yeah.
But the forge is pretty much the same. It doesn't seem to have been damaged at all. What they did say is that during the dislodging, or the clearing, there's a random devilkin that popped by. A mousy kind of devilkin. He said he was sent to look around and try and open some doors. They left him alone for a little bit, and then when they saw him trying to break into some of the chests, they kind of ran him off. But not before he came out with a very large stone key.
And I'm present when he has the stone key.
The sunglasses goes like, "Come on, guys, let's do this." And it takes both the hobgoblins and him directing to bring the key into the room. This thing is suspended between both the hobgoblins' arms. It's a massive wrought stone key.
If I look over at the door, does the door have a large keyhole?
There doesn't appear to be a large keyhole.
I think. Finally, yes. After fighting with this, we're good.
This is when the wizard walks up to the door and the illusion on the keyhole goes away.
As Matthew gets closer to the door, like, "Where the fuck? Where's this key?" Matthew, you dispel a greater illusion that was masking the door. The door starts shimmering in arcane runes all the way down it, focused on a very large lock in the middle of it.
Well, time to put the key in the lock.
Oh my god.
Put the key in the lock and open up this door that's been taunting us for the majority of the campaign.
Are we opening the forge finally?
Let's hope that the dragon isn't sleeping in there.
Oh, that would fucking
That'd be hilarious.
That's not funny.
You guys push this stone key into the door, and it takes a little bit. It takes Baragon and the hobgoblins to turn the thing. But you hear the wrenching of the as it finally locks into place. The door starts trembling, bits and pieces of rubble pouring off of it on either side as it slowly opens. The keys splitting in half as it does.
As the door opens,
we ain't
Austin.
closing it back up.
Fiery
As
and Van, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, no, but I do need con saves.
Ah, shit.
All of us?
Saves.
Wait, who's
Con
that?
saves
Wait,
from the party.
Wait, the entire party? We're all there? I didn't agree to this.
Are you not going to be there?
I agreed to
I'll
this?
be there. And
This is a
I'll do the
group
roll,
thing?
Wayne, are you there or not when we open the big door?
I
When we
don't
open
know.
the
Is
big
everybody
vault?
else there?
Everybody
I
else
am,
seems to be,
obviously.
yes. It took Baragon to help open it.
If everybody else is there, I guess Abercromb's there.
Okay, then con saves around.
Ah, tits.
Hey, Austin, I'm going to finally use Indomitable.
I would like to use my luck point.
I get to re-roll that.
I would like to use my luck point again.
That's better.
Do I
Would you like-
use?
would-
well, hold
would you
on,
like to
hold
use
on.
your third luck
we
point for
we
the
have
day?
a month. Yes, I would like to use my third luck point. That's better. That took fucking 3 luck points.
You said con?
Yes, please.
22.
And that's why I took the lucky feat, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is why Fighter has Indomitable, ladies and gentlemen.
I hate this game. I hate it. I rolled two 8s and then a 14.
You see, Wayne has 3 lucky points, but he basically only has 1. Because the
Yeah.
amount of points he
I rolled
needs
2
to spend
5s in a row.
Wayne, think of it like this. At least you're getting the bad rolls out now.
I would
Yeah.
like to let you know your cleric did not pass the save.
Can I use Boon of Fate
Oh no.
to try and help the cleric?
I do believe Boon of Fate only affects you, and I've already expressed this like 3 times.
Yeah, I think he's fucked, my guy.
Yes.
Wait, can he guidance
No.
himself?
It's another
He
creature
can
within 60 feet.
Austin.
Okay,
Austin,
yeah, you can use it. Is it a reroll?
No, it's just I added D7.
Okay. You
Or
did not
D10.
pass
I
the save.
rolled a 7. Yeah, he got a 10. I tried. I tried.
As you open this door, a wave of just heat and pushes through, enough to force your cleric into a state of heat exhaustion as he falls to the ground.
Hold on, you're
the
telling me
rest
if
of
I
you-
didn't pass the save, I'd be putting heat exhaustion? I'm literally a fish on fire.
I think this is just
Honestly,
pure
I should have
lava.
given you advantage, but you've passed. So
I spent all my lucky points for no. Fuck this game, man.
It's okay, buddy.
I hate my life. No, it's a
actually,
month.
technically, if we're being honest, he didn't pass. The DC was 16, but because you're made of fire, you kind of just pass.
I got a
No, when you used
22.
another one,
You got a 22.
Oh, that's right.
I
you got a
used all
22.
3 of my luck points to pass
Oh,
the
then
save.
yeah,
yes.
High DC, you guys barely pass, but yes, you pass.
Fucking
Outside of your cleric, you guys walk into this molten hot room to find what was locked away.
How thick are the doors, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Large stone doors were a good 10 to 15 feet a piece
Woo!
thick.
So I could have gotten in here early with Dimension Door.
Yes.
Well, those are some thick doors. Oh God, it's a hand.
Oh,
That's
You
a
walk
hand.
in to a molten, like lava field. Sitting, it's odd. The way it paved forward seems to be some sort of stone hand carved into the pool of lava. Affixed to it is a large metal anvil with a hammer laying across it. The pockets of heat in here are making it exceptionally hard to continue forward. If you feel like if you spent very long in here, you would absolutely need to re-roll those saves.
My first question is there a pulley system to make the hand move up and down and make it wave?
No, the entire pathway is this stone hand carved into it.
Oh.
Or is it carved at all?
So we've already addressed.
Are those stairs, Austin?
it's a Titan.
Yes, those are stairs.
I would like to
Austin.
investigate the stairs.
This is at the beginning of that month, right?
Vaguely, yes.
Cool. I'm immune to fire now.
Do I trust the stairs?
The stairs haven't done anything to you yet. It's just a really hot room.
Stairs.
I have a fly speed and I'm immune to fire. I want to get the hammer.
What'd you use? Oh, the other one they form.
Yeah. Which
There's an anvil fiery, not a hammer.
He said there was a hammer on top of it.
Yeah, there's a hammer.
Oh,
on top.
there is a hammer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is in fact a hammer on top of the anvil.
I hope it's
I
like
wonder what
Thor's
identifies a
hammer and he
hammer.
tries to lift it and he can't.
I do work.
That's not rock.
3 to
That's
close.
Titan.
Yo, it's hot in here, fam. As Abigail's looking at these fucking stairs.
So you guys advance towards the anvil?
I do.
I'll follow Fiery down these very suspicious
You're
stairs.
resistant to fire. It'll be fine.
I'm more worried about the stairs.
Oh, I'm flying. I don't care about stairs.
Sitting on it is this beautifully wrought, part stone, part metal, wrapped in some sort of gray cloth hammer. Some sort of war hammer, honestly.
How the fuck is this thing not melting?
It's the carvings are of depictions of volcanoes, fire, lightning, things that are superheated, and it almost seems to be glowing from within inside of it.
Is this Dwarven make?
Give me a history check.
Hey Austin, can I make this easy and just legend lore the hammer?
It takes a minute to cast. I'm gonna history check anyway. 17. Did I legend lore the hammer faster?
Lore either way, just so we get the whole shebang.
I legend lore faster. History check.
Send it.
Okay, your history check procs first.
Wait.
Woo.
Because history is faster than a minute.
Oh,
6 seconds versus a minute.
History.
Oh,
check.
you casted identify and you cast legend lore.
History
I
check.
didn't even get the chance to say. I didn't even get the chance to say I was going to use my history to help Wayne. But
Isn't legend lore just identify, but like mega extreme?
Yeah.
Because it just
learn
tells you the
everything about
history of
item.
the
Okay.
Hey, Star, there's a gold cost on that.
Oh, is there? Okay, I'll pay the gold cost.
Gonna pay fucking.
The incense will be my shit particles that I put gold in. I don't care.
Your what?
My shit particles.
What do you
I'll
have
take-
gold in
I'll
your
fart in a
shit
fucking container.
particles? What is your shit particles?
He's rich. What do you
the
expect?
Star's gonna go back to his
Okay.
island and use gold
So-
toilet paper.
I am royalty.
Oh my
First
god.
off, Abigail with a 17 history.
Yeah.
You ruled that this is some sort of old make. You figured that dwarves and like master craftsmen, this is something that they could probably have done, but you don't know for certain that it was them. Just that it could very well have been them. It had been either them or someone else that does a lot of forge work.
Ooh,
Identify
dwarven hammer.
procs next. You have to touch the object throughout the casting of the spell. There's a magic item or some other magic computer object. You learn its properties and how to use them. Whether it requires a human to use and how many charges it has.
Matthew, remember to work the shaft.
All right, so you learn that is an indeed magic warhammer. You learn that it does require attunement.
Mm-hmm.
It has no charges.
Mm-hmm.
And properties. You learn properties as well. That it at minimum is probably resistant to fire.
Does he get a name, or is that gonna be from legend lore?
That's
Identified
legend lore.
that does not tell that.
Okay,
Legend
so legend lore.
lore. 10
Just
minutes casting time.
I can't
If
wait
you guys
for.
are staying 10 minutes inside of here, I need checks again.
I would assume we could take the hammer out of here.
Do you take the hammer out?
I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. All right. Legend lore. Name or describe a person, place, or object.
I can't wait for Star to go into the Avatar state for a minute to see the whole history of this hammer.
I can't wait
Wait,
for
say
Fire
what?
to take the
Beams of
warhammer
light come out
and
of your
turn it
eyes and
into
mouth,
an
and then
actual
you come
titan.
back and you're just like, yeah, I know what this is.
All right.
Give me a second. I need to do the taste test.
He starts licking the hammer, and then his
If
whole
this
face
thing
goes.
didn't-
He just starts glowing. He's just like, oh!
There's
Just
a thing
saying
in
right
here
now,
that says.
if this thing can grow, we're giving it to Dumpling.
Oh,
Just
shit.
so you guys know, if the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information.
Oh, tits.
Having said
Okay.
that, of metal and fire
Ooh.
throughout the ages, a true child of stone may bring upon undying changes. With fire and iron, we have crafted thousands.
Mm-hmm.
So giving it to Dumpling.
Where's our blacksmith?
Or to Ryan.
I like how this doesn't tell me. I don't actually have to tell you guys what this does until you guys actually attune to it.
Cool. Yeah, where's the blacksmith?
Your blacksmith, he passed out earlier. He's probably awake in the previous room now.
I imagine
I'm gonna
that
go
when
find
when Austin when you describe that, that's Tule saying that, but in a very grizzled like giant's voice or something,
Yes.
and it's just very off-putting.
So, where's the blacksmith? Where's Ryan?
Ryan is outside waiting on you guys because it's too hot to be in that fucking room.
Cool. With my,
We found a thing.
I'm gonna fly over to him and hand him the warhammer. Say, hold it.
Van, I sent you a DM.
Okay. He does, and he. Oh, it's got a bit of a weight to it, doesn't it? Oh.
How do you tell an NPC to attune to an item?
You tell them to spend some time with
Ryan.
this hammer.
It's magic. Spend some time with it and bond with it.
Go make something with it and see what happens.
All right. I suppose. Is there anything we needed made at the moment?
We'll talk
Do you
about
feel
that.
like working with leather?
Okay.
Fuck off with the level. I already taught you that.
Yes, we've already talked.
I just wanted to be ready for the fight.
Okay. He kind of takes you guys back into this room because he's like, it's too damn fucking hot in there.
Oh my god, we haven't been on this map forever. Fucking Baydark isn't on here. It has Doxus' old token. Whoa!
Ooh.
Technically, I could hand him one of the plain iron sword and say, "Can you sharpen it?" That's something.
That wouldn't be doing anything with the hammer, though.
Yeah, what? Because you'd have to. Yeah, not necessarily.
You wouldn't even heat it up. You would just sharpen it with a whetstone or a
If
sharpening
you
wheel.
retempered it, you would use a hammer.
He kind of looks at you. Does anybody have a construct?
Oh, I do. Okay, well.
I just kind of look at
all
Oculus.
over the
Do you
vendor.
count as
All right,
Ah,
Austin.
You don't.
I have to run to the bathroom.
I pick up the medium-sized mechanical dog and say, "Do as you will."
He kind of is like, this seems wrong.
Your question also did, but yet here we are.
Constructs are of many different natures. Like, if you had a fucking animatronic that told you the time, I could. It's construct.
Isn't that called a clock?
Do it.
Never mind. I'll figure out some other things.
No, I give him the dog. I give him the construct.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, sure, why not?
And he
what do I
brings
roll
the
to see
hammer
if you
down
break it?
onto the construct's head.
Bonk.
Oh, Van's not hearing the bonk sound effect.
Well then.
As he does 10 bludgeoning damage to the construct. It's like, oh, rings up pretty nice. Now give me a minute. I'm gonna go fix this. And
Yeah, you dented it.
you asked. Oh, sorry. There's an extra +3 to that. So 13. Yeah, he caved in part of its head.
He built a third of its total hit points.
Hammer.
I mean, it only has 35. I mean, it's squishier than I am.
All right.
Oh, yes, I can't wait for this character sheet to close and then reopen.
Okay. So I grab this. Where the fuck is it?
Oh, yes, the blacksmith just dented my sentient legendary item.
Yes. All right, so he takes 8+ hours to attune to it. And then he returns with your dog. And here it is. He was a good boy. I fixed it. Listen, the guy that made it must have not done it right or something, but it's stronger now. Also, holy crap, where the fuck did you guys find this?
Lava tunnel.
What did you change?
I haven't changed anything yet, but it's about to get a change.
Okay.
You remember the gigantic tunnel of lava that we just kind of opened up and Cleric passed out from? Yeah, it was in there.
Yeah, we found you. Go fix mine.
The dog, well, I honestly don't remember when Matthew even found that thing.
I didn't find it. I made it. With help.
There you go.
I couldn't be bothered. I had someone else do it.
Okay. So, by the way, there's a few things you should know about this. It seems that this heat in here is no longer bothering me as much. I might actually be able to work in that new forge. I seem to be, I guess, resistant to the heat. Other things, yes. Constructs. The dog had to take a few poundings, and it took me a while to get the hang of it. But if you hit a construct that does more damage, I suppose. It was really easy to heat metal. Actually, exceptionally easy. It was, the hammer didn't seem to be affected at all, and I should mention that I'm no mage at all, and heat metal came to me freely.
Austin, I get the feeling that unbreakable means I don't need to worry about the thing's health anymore.
I also seemed to. It seemed like it was correcting itself for me. When I was using my smithers tools outside of the hammer, it's almost like as if I was better knowledged about what I was doing. And then there's also the thing that the dog jumped in the lava and then came back out, and I had to fix it, and it wasn't broken, but it's your dog is weird.
I'm gonna lean over to Ryan and go, but hear me out. He's not very smart.
And I'll be posting visual aids, which you guys have acquired.
Wait, what? I apologize. I had to leave the room. What happened?
Bonk and stick.
this is the attuned item.
Assuming Ryan already has expertise in smithing tools, it doubles that, and that is dumb. Also, the fact that now everything he makes can't be broken.
That's great. I'm glad that we gave our Forge Master an upgrade.
I am
Final
back
note
with
for your
food.
portfolio.
What has occurred?
No,
We gave the hammer to Ryan.
Oh, what did he do with it?
Check visual aids.
Ryan's gotten an upgrade.
Oh, check visual aids? I'm checking visual aids. Oh, Discord visual aids? Why do you do this to me? I thought that was
Do we even
in-game.
have a visual aids in the other?
I gotta
anywhere
pull
else?
up Discord on the
technically
stream.
yes, technically no.
I
You
gotta
don't have
pull...
to do that. You really don't
No,
have to do
I'm
that.
pulling up Discord on the stream. I've done it. The Forge Master's hammer. Crafted by the legendary blacksmith from the old infused with the essence of metal and fire.
Indestructible.
Indestructible hammer has seen countless weapons and suits of armor. You gain a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Holy shit! When you hit a construct with this hammer, it takes extra 1d6 bludgeoning damage. Wouldn't it be?
2d6.
What is shatter? Wouldn't it take that damage, thunder damage instead? The shatter
No.
does more damage to construct. Whatever, it doesn't matter. When you hold this hammer, you have a resistance to fire. Oh my god! While attuned to the Forge hammer, you can cast heat metal at second level. What the fuck? Why is this fucking hammer busted? Holy shit! Austin, what the hell did you just?
Keep reading.
Okay. Forge Master's Insight is just heat metal.
Oh no, you didn't finish. The
Oh,
first part.
okay. At second level, requiring no material components. Oh, okay. Metal object hammer has struck since your last turn. Forge Master is immune to heat metal. When using the hammer, you have a proficiency bonus is doubled for ability checks. And timeless creation created Forge Master's hammer on breakable minor. God, this text is so small. The Forge Master's hammer can be used to destroy items that have the unbreakable minor. There's an unbreakable property.
Okay, so magic items, especially when you're creating new ones, you roll on a chart, and if you roll high enough, they have a chance to get a small boon, essentially.
Huh.
That minor and one of those minor properties is unbreakable, where it is physically impossible to break the item.
So, like,
yo, this fucking hammer's busted. What the fuck?
You know that bloody defender that I made? That's basically just a medium construct.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
It had 35 hit points.
Oh, there's the hammer.
But now it's unbreakable.
Hey, Austin, what level is our blacksmith? Just out of game. Just curious.
He don't have levels. He's a blacksmith.
Cool. Nah, make him level 15 and have him fight the dragon because holy shit, this hammer's amazing.
Okay, so the heat metal is only in something he's already struck.
Oh, okay. It's still amazing.
The object itself is immune to heat metal, not a player.
Mm-hmm.
It's doubling proficiency bonus, which is fine, but it's only with smith tools.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, the unbreakable mining property, but this can also destroy things with the property. This is a legendary item.
So this also can be used as a weapon, totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
But your Forge Master currently has to.
No,
I mean, no, that's fine. He can use that. That's fucking. Wow. That's cool. That's really cool. Van, I sent you the thing.
What thing?
I explained to you what I meant.
Bro, all I'm saying, this is just Escanor's hammer that he lost. He put it down somewhere and forgot where it went.
Right, and the reason we can't play them both is because in order for me to play the dragon sound, I would have to stop the music.
No, you don't. You play the dragon sound first, then you play the music. That's what I literally just DM'd you.
Okay. Anyways, so that's what happened. Is he's got an update. You guys got the chamber unlocked, and you got a new order of materials.
We got mithril.
Oh yeah.
you could-
Oh, we also have we have our under mithril.
Hold on. Oh, is that yeah?
So-
From the
Are we
original
doing that
hall.
now?
The rest of it, I gotta hold on to.
Yeah. Wait. Can we show it to him and ask him about it? And like, hey, this is under mithril. What's it do?
And he says, "I'll take an hour or two to research it and find out." And then he goes back to his room and does that while I figure out the rest of the stuff you guys are doing.
Well,
So, that takes care of most of your downtime, not everything.
I mean, we have
Uh,
the training montages, but I'm assuming that's last.
Yeah. Other things that happened. While Baragon was practicing training, with specifically Dumplin. Dumplin has been getting stronger, which meant harsher training sessions. Unfortunately, that pushed Baragon a little too far. Baragon?
How do I put this?
Wait, does he
Give
have
him a
all
look.
of his things now?
You gave him a little nibble.
Let's just say the last time that this happened, the last person, well, they kind of died, but he's alive. So I have no idea if what's going to happen with it.
So Baragon.
But I may have infected Dublin with lycanthropy.
So question. No, I don't. You have many lycanthropy.
Yep.
So what does that? What does that do? Because did you get all of them?
I
Or
have no idea.
that's fucking terrifying. That's why. Why would you do that? We don't know. Does he know? Is he okay?
He's unconscious currently, but he should be up in a few hours. He at least has a bit more of a constitution than some of the other ones I've fought.
This is a
So-
hill giant above game, right, Austin?
Yep.
Yes.
Abercrow's gonna have a slow mental breakdown, like, oh god, he's gonna turn into the bear and destroy the entire base. Oh fuck, we are so fucked. That's a bear hill giant.
He could be a rat. Don't worry.
Too late. That's a
Luckily-
bear hill giant.
Yeah, but he could be a
Luckily-
rat hill giant.
At the very least,
That's not any better.
I've at least have a good idea of how to control it a little bit better. So, over the next few days of training, I'm also going to see A, what he has, and B, if he has it, and C, hopefully help him control it a bit better than most.
I like to pretend that Dumpling's too sweet to berserk.
Oh, it's like the fifth time you hit him. He's like, okay, I guess I'll go into a rage.
Like, come on, guys. I really don't want to do it. It's gonna hurt.
I don't want to fight the dragon.
This also now means that Dumpling is 90% immune to the dragon.
Yeah.
You right?
I don't. Here's the thing. Well, it takes the body a while to kind of gain that immunity. I don't think that he's got that.
Longer than a month?
I had mine for multiple years, and I only manifested after I started traveling with all of you fucks.
Hmm.
Fair.
Dumpling's a good boy. He'll do it faster.
All right.
He's gonna
As
turn
you guys
into
are
a
talking,
chimera.
things I have to get to. Fiery,
Mm-hmm.
roll me a D100, please.
I
Uh
thought we just agreed it would just happen.
oh.
Oh,
a
it is
shame.
happening. It is happening. I need to know what happens in it.
Oh no!
That's a 99.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm
Indeed.
excited.
I'm terrified.
What does 99 mean, Austin? What did he do?
All right. Roll again.
Oh.
It's not worth it.
Austin over here. Everybody roll new characters.
All right. Is anybody here at 300 health? If not, you're
Well,
I'm gonna need at least
55.
3 death saves.
Why are you getting these really odd ones? Can you get anything better?
I don't know.
I love how Austin just slapped Matthew in the face twice and said, "No, no,
What about
stop
No.
that."
2? Is 52 good?
I don't like this D100 list. It's all
What about
really
45?
odd things.
I'm waiting for God to come down onto Matthew
going
and
to
say,
get a
"Why
whack."
did you do this
95?
to me?"
70.
Just pick one option.
67? 9?
Yeah.
9.
Okay, stop.
Pick
Stop.
9. Please wait while your God is pending.
Bro, that's
Well-
just like fucking. Dude, that's just like warlocks or paladins waiting for their fucking deity to respond.
Your call might be monitored for customer service lines.
Not much. How about you? I sent that message like 3 years ago.
Your wait time is estimated
Sorry, I
at
was
5 minutes.
Sorry, I was playing Sorry, I was playing Jenga with my rival.
Sorry, I was in the spa getting a mani-pedi.
You
All
can't tell me
cars
that
are for
that's
customer
not.
insurance and customer support insurance. Please wait patiently.
All right.
Can somebody play some dope ass elevator music?
Dope ass elevator music.
You know what? I'm looking that up now.
Actually, no. I have that. Hold on. I got this. I'm about to play the most flames ass elevator music you guys have ever heard.
It's through the fire and the flames.
Honestly, that's pretty good though. But this could be better.
That would
I'm
be
curious what a
absolutely
99
hilarious.
was.
A 99?
Yeah.
You self-destructed?
Bad for casters.
Oh.
Okay.
Did he turn into
could
a potted
physically-
plant?
I won't lie, that would be pretty bad for a caster.
I had groovy
Wait,
meat.
did I just roll on the wild magic table?
You rolled on a something table.
Wayne, kill this music.
Yeah, what is
But it's the best elevator music.
Kill the music.
But man,
Kill the music.
oh, but it's so good. But it's so good.
What did I roll?
History instrumental. If
You
guys
originally
wanna
rolled
know,
that
it's
your right
really good
arm
music.
becomes that of a demon. Anything it touches cannot use magic, including healing spells that would heal you, but can be used to disable magical devices or paralyze magical constructs.
So it just stop. If you touch yourself, you can't cast anymore.
Wow.
Man, one lonely night, and Matthew uses all abilities to cast.
Dude, you're just gonna be like sleeping. You'd accidentally like scratch his ass while he's sleeping. and then actually can't
Scratch
fucking
his
cast.
ass while he's sleeping.
God.
We
So
would
which
need to
one do
carry
I end up
chainmail
with?
gloves.
Hey guys, my class changed to fighter, but I'm level 1 right now.
No, he's just a level 1 artificer. Because
Alright,
those just use technology.
What are we doing? What's the plan? Just fire get a demon arm?
I'd rather not give him the demon arm because he already has his arms tattooed, and that mean that he
Just
loses
one of
those.
them.
You would lose
Yeah,
one
but
of
it's
them.
bad for you, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even want
Oh
the
no, that's
arm.
awful. But I also I rolled a bunch of odd numbers. I don't know what any of them would have been. Because I rolled 7 times. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I rolled 7 times.
The other ones weren't too great. The 95 and the 9, though. All right.
That's concerning.
I mean,
What am I adding to
anything
my
is
character
concerning.
sheet, Austin? You told me these were, end quote, not that bad.
Did he just get cursed or something like that?
Define
Yes.
cursed. What's bad is I don't even know what would have done it.
So as you after casting the ancient magic, you feel a pull at your own being itself. Um, as you start to hallucinate, you see a disjointed version of yourself still performing all the tasks, talking with Ryan, talking with your friends, while you kind of like pull out of yourself. Before you is a maiden.
What? Austin, what the fuck just happened?
I imagine Fires would get pulled into another call.
I,
You see a woman who
Honestly, I was waiting as
a
well.
woman? They just pulled a woman out of nowhere?
seems to have 3 different faces.
What?
Okay.
She looks at you and, well, someone's playing with magic that has not been used in centuries. State your
Yeah.
case, young mage.
Uh-oh.
Do I know who this is, right?
Are we with him?
No.
I would
Okay.
say, give me an Arcana check at advantage.
Pretty sure I know who this is.
You're talking currently to Hecate.
Oh shit.
Who is that?
Well,
Oh, hey, it's your magic boo.
yeah, that's the Greek goddess of magic.
Oh,
Mhm.
fuck.
Magic and medicine, I believe.
Typically, it's pronounced differently, but you know, I'm not one of those guys.
Okay.
Would you believe me if I told you I found it?
Found it.
I guess at this point I'll pull the shard of the box of Pandora from under my shirt. I found it.
Her eyes, already shaded in darkness, glow with a starry brightness as she leans forward. Well, now, you happen to have something quite interesting. Well, where did you find this?
Austin, you know, she told me where I found it, so where'd I find this?
In a ruin, I thought.
Yeah, I don't know where that ruin was.
You wouldn't know the name of the ruin. It was an ancient ruin.
I assumed I would know about the like area on the map it would be. Like within which kingdom?
You would have said Ashnar provided different things, so it had probably been to the south of this new country, southeast of this new country called Rome.
I found it southeast of Rome.
Ah, I see. She sits back. Her robes, dark purple and black, the shift cover. It seems as if the robes themselves are screaming. Hounds, skeletal faces keep going in and out of them. She waves a hand, and there's 3 doorways. Now, you have a choice, young mage. Your first, as she points to the first door, give up the ancient magic you so claim. Live a nice, easy life. The impending doom not to borrow you. The second, harder of the fates. You part with this artifact you have found for the
I
chance
already got one, Wayne.
Oh,
a
okay.
little bit of good, a little bit of evil. Or the final door. The final door will be your hardest test. You keep what you have. You will fight through misery. You will fight through pain, near death. Many, many doors. However, your power will be matched only by the greatest of mages. However, note, this cost comes with many lusting for that which you can currently have. Choose. And with this, she grabs a torch. You note that she has a torch. It wasn't there a moment ago, but now it's within her hand as she starts walking down towards the doors.
Is she going towards any particular door?
No, she stops in the middle of a pathway. You would have to cross to her left to go through door 1, between her legs to door 2, and to her right for door 3.
You were saying, huh? Doxus's ears perk up somewhere in reality, huh?
Austin, do I still have the small symbol of Hecate that I've been using for lightning spear?
You have a ghostly version of it on yourself.
As I'm walking towards the third door, I'll take it off my belt and say, you know, as many times I've used this, I assumed this would happen sooner.
Small child, I do not bless everyone with a meeting. However, there comes a time during a magic user's life where they must face a choice, a crossroads. And as the guardian of these, I do meet with them.
Now, as I open the third door, I'm going to look back and ask, how mad is she as I take off the one for Artemis?
Hecate smiles, and as she smiles, the hounds on her, the hellhounds and ghosts from her ropes, start pulling and pushing past the cloak into reality as they start to run towards you, barking, screaming, wailing. Run, little one.
The
Run.
hunt's not over, and I'll close the door behind me.
As you close the door, you can hear the impacting of several things. Before you find yourself shunted towards yourself. Right before you get there, you see a small glowing dark object. It looks similar to your shard of Pandora.
I grab it.
As you grab it, the orange and dark flames rush past your arms all the way up to coating your body before they seem to push up to your eyes and around your forehead. They dwindle in, crushing, before they burn into your eyes. You gain perfect dark vision, regardless of your race, but at the cost of your ability to hear.
So I'm deaf.
Hold on, did we just make the wizard deaf?
Any check you must make that deals with hearing, you'll be making a disadvantage. But
Is he deaf?
no.
Because
Just
if
hard of
it's
hearing.
because that means he fails. If he can't hear,
Wait, can we just cast thaumaturgy on his ears all the time?
that's not what thaumaturgy does.
I mean, they're like magic hearing aids, but for a minute.
No, that's not what thaumaturgy is.
Totally could make a spell that does that.
Because yeah,
Yep.
if Matthew's deaf,
If he's deaf, we have to put him on super deafen.
Okay. Oh my god!
he gets to hear nothing.
Nothing during all sessions. He has no idea what's going on at all times.
You know the way around that, don't you?
You watch the stream.
Yeah, you
No,
watch it.
have the familiar sit on my head and look and hear through it.
So yeah, okay. Technically, you do have a way around it if you listen through your familiar.
Well, not
Yeah,
if
no,
the familiar
it's
gets
just that it's
fireballed
annoying.
with him.
You notice how he said perfect dark vision. He didn't give me true sight.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
No, that was a roll. That was a dark gift.
Don't you have to be perfectly still to look through the familiar though? I don't think you can walk around.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. I
Okay.
was in the other room getting food, and I could hear you guys through the walls.
Wayne, it's either or both. You can put just your hearing through, or you could put just your sight
Oh,
through.
how long does that spell last?
It's
Yes.
it's not a spell.
Oh,
It's
it's
an
just,
ability.
so
it's
can
the
it last
familiar.
forever? Or is it just
Yes, as long as it's like, okay, I'm listening through my familiar.
so you just look through a bird now?
He can listen through a bird. He doesn't have to do both.
Wait,
The bird can be on his shoulder, and he can just listen through it.
so you just have 360 hearing?
He had that before.
Well, yeah, but like now it's weird because it's a bird. That's okay.
Wait, so what happened since I
He
was out of the
gained
room?
dark vision and lost his ability to hear.
Oh.
Until they
I
said,
didn't
So-
lose. I'm not just
Then-
hard of
yeah,
hearing.
and then-
I'm
then-
receiving.
Okay, he's
Then
he
Star made the
didn't-
joke that he should just be deafened from now on.
yeah.
he didn't permanently lose hearing just because I don't want to have to deal with that. But
Because it's
Uh,
annoying.
you are essentially half deaf.
Hold on.
Any check you make with that deals with sound, like if you were trying to listen for footsteps or whatever, is made with disadvantage.
Now hold on, Austin. All right. Now I know you don't want this to be a muscles glasses situation, but he's deaf. Okay. I'm joking. This is
It's a
a
good
joke.
thing that I'm God and I rule differently.
This is a joke.
Yeah.
This is a joke. This is a joke. I like my character. Don't
No.
delete my character. I like D&D the King.
You know how easy it is to get rid of Abigail?
Yo, I would
yeah,
love my stream
one
to
water spell.
stay consistent for
Yeah, I
5
think she
fucking
is
seconds.
easily
Oh
the-
my
I
god.
think she's just the easiest to get rid of if you know her. Like, if you know her abilities, she's just the easiest to get rid of.
I can knock you out at any time.
Yeah, but I can just put you in a water ball and you can't do shit.
And if I arcane rune
No,
away,
you can't do anything.
I
I've already
can
done
just,
it.
I can spin the arcane. You haven't done anything.
When we were in that one puzzle, I put you in a water ball and sat there for 10
Yeah, I
minutes.
didn't have the
making you
abilities
think
I
about what you
have
did.
then.
What?
I didn't have the abilities that I had then. And also, I
have the
already used my
ability to-
action.
Break out of water?
If me and you, if you did water bubble and I cast arcane runes at the same time, I would be able to get out of the water bubble because of how arcane.
Is that a
runes work.
reaction?
No, it doesn't matter because it's an action.
Okay, so during my turn, I put you in a water bottle.
During your turn, that you would have to roll higher initiative than me.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
The star, it
continue.
matters. It matters to star.
I think it's funny.
Let's continue. Hey, Austin. I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of my downtime, but I've been halfway through learning proficiency with land vehicles since the start of the campaign.
Welcome to
You
Star.
Can I
Superman
finish
did.
that?
Loving this.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
You finally learned how to ride a horse.
What?
The other thing he could have possibly gotten, and he's so upset that he didn't get.
What is it?
Why? Because I didn't want to have to deal with giving you curses all
No,
the fucking time.
what is
No.
it? What is it? What is it? What
I
is
could have
it?
cast Fireball as a cantrip.
What is it? What's the fucking thing?
Fireball's a cantrip.
That's it?
Fireball. The third level spell.
Yeah,
No,
no,
but
that's
it- there's
as a
more to-
cantrip.
yeah, but there's more
the
to it.
thing. It's like he constantly gets cursed.
Yep, if I do that more than once a day. So I would just do it once a day and not do it again.
All right. Okay. Any other plans, gentlemen, before we
Um,
meet back and get ready for
I
this
have
fight?
some magic lines to find in the ground.
Good for you. Anyone else
Yeah.
doing anything of importance? What were we
Abercrombie
doing
writing
before this?
writing down notes. Anti-water
Oh yeah,
zone.
we need to talk to Ryan about. I kind of zoned out. Did we tell Ryan to make anything?
No,
Yeah.
he's
I'm-
still, I think, attuning to the thingy. And
Okay.
also
Easily
trying to
can
figure
do
out the
What do we need Ryan to make? Do we need to make?
Armor.
Do we need a armor for you, Tule, or armor for who?
Me, I sold mine.
All right. I think we could use some of that dragon eel. I think that would suit
Ryan kind of comes up to you. Boys,
Eh?
madam, I don't wish to make anything for a bit.
you. Oh.
Now, hear me out. There's a reason for this. This is, as you purport, a legendary item, correct?
Believe
Unable to be
so.
broken and the like, and I want to test my metal. He points to the Godforge. I'm going to try and upgrade that.
What?
Oh.
That's perfectly fine. Tule, did you say you sold your armor?
I look stylish at least.
Oh my fucking god. You know, everybody gives Abercryl shit, alright? But we always forget that Tule's a fucking child.
Watch your words, fishwoman.
I like your
Tule,
funny words, Magic
Tule,
Man.
Do you feel like you would be safe going into combat against a dragon with what you're wearing right now?
You know what? I think Geb can cover me.
I mean, I think he literally can.
Well, yeah, I was thinking.
Hold on, wait a
metaphorically, but
minute.
Yes, he literally could.
Wait a minute.
Can you wear him as
Pause.
armor?
I don't want
Pause.
to.
Pause. Austin. Can he wear Geb as a suit of armor?
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I know, but above game. Like that
Ow, ow,
that's
ow.
a thing you can do, Star?
I
Probably.
don't think s-
Like
He
like
can
it's
move through allies' space without, without any issues.
right, but you
He's
have
ten-
the
Okay, wait.
Maybe.
the
He
water
would,
stuff.
Geb would need to be one size bigger.
Okay.
Okay.
Then he could cover you.
All right. Never
Okay,
mind
so
then.
I already know what my plan is for this combat, even if I didn't get armor. So
All right.
And this was
Yeah,
just my
yeah,
way of
I'd probably
saying
go in.
there's other things we could do, like taking on a dragon for the next 2 hours.
Yay!
Yeah, it's
Alright.
just we're taking on a
So-
dragon with
We'll be
10
fine.
AC, baby.
So
You have 10 AC? Hold on, wait a minute. Do you need to
Star,
upgrade the
same.
Godforge right now?
no, we'll be
could
fine.
That
We'll
was-
be fine. I'll find a way.
That was that was
armor.
in character, by the way.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
all right. If
And-
none of the I've procured some ballista to help in attacking and bringing down the beast. There's also an Etten outside. It says like it's gonna listen to me or something. I don't really know. I don't know, but we have an Etten. It's also a four-headed, four-armed Etten.
Hey Van,
Yes.
did you ever swap armor? Ever?
What do you mean swap armor?
Did you ever get new armor? Like ever?
Like my black armor
Did you ever like change out your armor at any time?
from yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm saying that because
you have
your
your spare?
original spare armor Dule could wear. It raises his AC to 13, I think, or at least 12.
Yeah, I guess I would have been wearing leather armor, so I could give
Yeah.
Tule my old. No, my old leather my old leather armor isn't magic and just wouldn't fit Tule. So
What do you mean this is a magic? It wouldn't fit Dule.
yeah, because magic armor changes size depending on who wears it. But it's like me okay, adult person. Here, hello, child. Here's my adult person pants and shirt.
Austin, could Tule find a tailor in the next month to make the armor work?
We can order Tule some basic leather armor
Yeah.
from the human
Alright,
kingdom.
We'll do that in a month. I'll pay for it. How much is it?
It's gonna be like something like 10 gold.
It's silver. You're good. You guys can
Silver.
get him armor.
How much?
We get Tule.
Unknown amount of
don't-
silver. I don't care. You can pay.
Yeah,
for
it doesn't matter. Tule now has leather armor.
I'd pay 6 gold for armor. Okay.
Tule, you are back to what you were at the start of the campaign.
And I will pay for you not to have 10 AC. Jesus Christ.
Don't know that
Whew.
much better.
We'll be fine.
10 over
All
10
right.
is good.
First off, we need to discuss a plan here.
We fucking killed the dragon. What do you mean discuss a plan?
I mean, while you're discussing a
A
plan, I'm gonna go
distraction.
play a magic hide and go seek with ley lines.
Matthew,
Hmm?
if you leave,
No. He wasn't responding to his name. He was responding to the noise because he didn't hear his name.
yeah, he can't hear. He can't hear. We don't know that yet either. Matthew is just looking at all of us not making any noise.
Oh,
I
fuck.
imagine it's like the Popcat.
All you hear, all Matthew hears when he turns around, it's just the ringing. It's just the
tinnitus.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I have tinnitus.
Same.
It's not very fun.
Anyways,
Oh, it's
I
not.
have 4 ballista that are magically functioning. They will automatically fire upon the dragon once it gets into range. 2 of them fire bolas, and they will aim for the wings to try and bring it down and keep it from flying away again.
What are skolas?
Bolas.
Bolas.
Two big, heavy objects with a rope between them.
That
Except
wasn't-
these are magic.
That wasn't in game.
It's
That
meant
was
to-
that was me making fun of Pyre.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
To hopefully bring it down and also damage it over time. Do not know where it's going to land per se, but I can do this thing where I surround everything in darkness, where we and anyone I pick can see through said darkness and do additional damage and teleport.
I want to
a lot.
assume in game Fiery's just gone. He's walked away. He has no. He didn't hear shit.
He's probably gonna go find the genie to fix his ears.
Doxus, I don't know about you, but I doubt that fighting something that seems to like the darkness with darkness is a good idea.
Isn't it the
Well-
darkness dragon?
Here's my thing: even if it can see through it, we still get many benefits.
Okay.
But there's a reason why it attacks only in the dead of night. There's
Yes.
something. There's something about it that that we don't know.
I think, and this is just coming from the monk that can track the dragon, 300 feet away, that we ambush it, do a bunch of shit, and force it to retreat back to its place.
I mean,
We aren't letting it run.
I mean the
What I'm saying is,
the
Baragon, we can get
ballistas
its
are
stuff.
the ambush. It's coming to this base. Once it becomes in range of the ballistas, they will fire and hopefully
Right.
bring it to the ground.
My
so we can
thing
wail on
is, dragons are smart. They're not going to stick around. We can follow it back to its lair.
Yes,
Exactly.
but
kill it.
here's the thing:
That's why the bolas are hitting its wings, so
if-
it can't run.
the bolas, as long as they hit the dragon, pin its wings,
So we're
and they
we're
can continually
abandoning.
do that.
So we're abandoning the
every-
loot pool for the dragon then.
We can find it later.
That thing
But-
dies when it hits the ground.
But you don't understand the idea that we have to get through the water, find an underwater cave, go through said underwater cave, and then walk into its house, or follow it into its house.
Yeah,
Do you see where this gets problematic?
I mean, that's why I can't go in the water. Tule can help me go in the water. It'll be fine.
Also, I can't see in the dark.
Me and Baragon can see in the dark, and also I have a thing now where I can just light up places
Avacryl,
very brightly.
have
it's-
you ever dealt with a dragon before? And by that, and of course, I'm not even going to let you finish because it's definitely a no. At least from what I remember reading, dragons are
Does-
usually stronger near where they reside.
Does a giant sea serpent count?
I mean, close enough.
Okay.
But other than that,
Not
From what I
flying
re-
ones?
from what I remember reading during some of my combat practice, supposedly dragons became stronger when they were where they rest. It was if them existing in an area visibly tainted the area with their presence. If we go to where it is, it's going to be stronger than if we kill it here.
I want all of you to know I've cut all of your volumes in half just for the bit.
Fuck. God damn it.
The wizard quite literally hears nothing.
Abercrow will think for a second. He's like, you're probably right. She's gonna look at Badark and be like, can't you cast something on the dragon and ask it where its shit is after it's dead or something? Another thing you can do?
What?
I was asking Badark if he can cast Speak with Dead on the dragon after it's dead.
Badark is gonna look at you and go, I don't know.
I think it's gotta be humanoid.
I mean,
That's why I was asking the question. I don't know how Speak with Dead works.
He says, normally, as long as the thing isn't undead, I can ask it a few questions, but will only answer in any language it knows. They're usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and it is under no compulsion to answer truthfully if we are hostile to it.
Right. Okay. I was just asking because that would make it easier. But either way, it looks like because you guys are dead set on fighting it at the base. I mean, we'll probably have to hire a search party to find its order because
It's what?
It's Dragon's Horde. We'd
What is
probably
that?
have to hire people. It's where it keeps all of its shit.
Oh,
It's a
yeah,
dragon.
you can hire Tule.
Yeah, but we don't know. We know it's like maybe in the water somewhere. That's about it.
My spell's in for water.
It's something for later. We got to get rid of the dragon.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking it'd be easier if it's low on HP and we follow it back. It's more difficult, but it's already almost dead. But it's whatever you guys want to do. Oh, Austin was talking to Fiery. I was wondering what the fuck was going on. I mean, is that the plan then? We just find the Dragon's Horde later?
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
All right. So
beat
are
its
we
ass.
flashing forward, or are we settling on? Are we all done?
Okay.
Also,
We're
did we-
finishing the last few things.
did we get the Dragon's Lore in game, right?
Yes.
Does Abaca remember if it said something about being undead?
It was cryptic and you weren't sure.
Okay. 'Cause I thought it said something about being undead. Alright. Shut up.
Avacro, while training, you mastered a thing. You've taken to trying to make sure you don't burn your fucking friends.
Oh.
And you got a thing after a long training and me not really wanting to give a caster or non-caster spells. You now have a thing you can do.
Woo, yeah, baby. It's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
You now have Rasengan. I mean, Fireball Jutsu.
I gotta also add my other thing too,
Good night.
which I gotta actually put in this as an attack because I haven't done
All
that
right,
yet.
so you now have Kaiten Hitotama, or Hinotama,
Oh boy.
which is Fireball, but
That's a
not
Yu-Gi-Oh
damage.
card.
So
Hinotama's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
you basically
Question?
gave me Rasengan Shuriken because I can throw this.
Well, it's not in shuriken form, but it's Rasengan.
It's the better Rasengan because I can throw it.
It's essentially a Fireball for a
Alright.
non-caster.
Okay. I'm assuming if I
Fiery.
hit
Awesome.
them. Oh, I know
Yes.
I could do that.
Yes, Van.
I'm just saying one night I would try to reach out to my patron.
Okay, give me the D100 check.
I'm just like, I'm gonna need some help. It'd be pretty great.
This is a roll to hit, right?
23.
The deity intervention from a cleric, it's 10 or below, right?
Under my level. Yep.
Okay, so you rolled low, but just not low enough. So
Not
you
low
don't.
enough, yeah. Assumably enough, yeah.
Oh, I put this as a spell. Okay.
You feel like the moonlight in your courtyard brightens for a little bit, but you're not certain if your help was actually received by who you thought it was.
I'll give one to Aphrodite too.
Go
I'm
ahead.
like, hey, babe, I'm on my way, but I gotta deal with this dragon. So be real great and get me there faster if you helped out a little bit.
Give me the D100.
14.
Uh,
You're at Van. I hate to break you, but we're at level 13.
I know. It was so close.
so you feel a tingling, and you have the great idea that the old warriors of old used to, before the night of battle, they would lay with their women for increased vigor and want to go again the next day.
I already planned on doing this.
Because
You-
it's you.
You get the small message. Day, week. Day,
And
question mark, week, exclamation mark.
Oh,
Your
it goes-
information is you will do this more. You will be stronger, better, faster.
I didn't realize this added my wisdom, but I guess
Alright,
that makes
so-
sense because I'm a wisdom caster.
the night the night before the dragon fight, Solstice gathers his group
Yes.
and has the I might die tomorrow. So gonna settle some stuff right now.
Melody and Tabitha rolling their eyes.
I'm also gonna break the news to Melody that she's not allowed to fight the dragon.
Oh,
Melody
Because
yelling at
she
you,
will die. She will
Very-
die.
very angry at you, having to be restrained.
I will give her instructions that if things go very bad, her and Tabitha are to take the rest of the girls to the entrance to the dwarven tunnels that we know of and hide in there. Or try to get somewhere from there.
Begrudgingly accepts. Still plans to beat you.
Not if I do it first. Anyways, let's party.
And the biggest sex orgy, yes. That's
I
exactly.
mean, this
what
is just a normal Tuesday night for Doxus.
hey,
yes.
out of character question, if in Burning Man, since I don't take fire damage, if I were to use it like the Rasengan, would I have to roll to hit that, or is it still act like a fireball?
So if you're throwing it to hit an enemy, regardless if you're in Burning Man or not, you have to roll to hit. If you're in,
No, I thought it was a
He
save.
means like if he wants to rush
Yeah,
up and
because I
punch
thought
him,
it was like
throw
regular
it in his face.
fireball. It was like a dex save.
if you hit them, then it become instead of a spell attack, it's a melee attack.
Okay, so I can use it.
If you're holding it in your hand, you can just punch somebody with it, and it's going to explode. But you're immune to fire, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so
but-
they just have to roll a dex save then.
If you're
Or-
punching somebody with it, there's no dex save to escape it. That's just
Oh!
to hit.
Oh,
It's just to hit.
If you don't hit, that's a different
miss.
story.
okay.
If you don't hit, you miss. Ninja 2021.
Yeah, yes, the floor is made of floor.
I'll change this then.
I am both the most deep and I'm both a pool that is incredibly deep and incredibly shallow at the
Oh, no,
same
that's
time.
not how that.
That is my brain. I am both. I am both the biggest of brain and the smoothest of brain.
Very quickly, Matthew, are you attempting to attune to the ley line? Are you sure? Okay. Do you have your two beasts attuned to it?
Is he mute too? Like,
He's
Given that they don't have a choice, I'll ask the Manticore and make the Hydra do it.
Manicord has already agreed that he hates slavery, but he's doing stuff anyway, so fuck it.
The Manticore
Alright,
refuses
the
to
Hydra's the Hydra.
cooperate. He doesn't get a choice.
All right, I have done fixed my diddly stuff.
All right.
I get the
Well-
feeling this is gonna hurt.
I would like everyone to know, I asked him twice if he wanted to attune to this. He
You
said
know-
yes. Is
you
this
know-
not what happened?
yeah, yeah.
Given me the
Yeah,
ability,
that's what happened.
I try to use what you give me. This is gonna hurt.
What's happening? What's going on?
He's attuning to a thing.
Oh no. Wait, so hold
I
on.
don't-
So while I'm learning stuff and while he's attuning to a thing, Doxus is having an orgy?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, this is just unfair. What the hell?
You can ignore the main part of this for now, but drop down to the bottom part.
Oh, where do you want me to put it?
You can put this in under a feature, miscellaneous event, whatever, like I did with the 3 doors. But Bonds of Flame and Chain Fire.
All right, hold on. I have to.
Also, please receive that permanent thing.
I haven't read whatever permanent thing you're talking about because I'm trying to type. Give me a second.
Copy paste.
I have the. It's quicker to type out the name than copy the paste
Okay.
rest of it.
Would you like me to read while you're doing that then?
Sure. How awful of an idea was this?
A very awful one. Bonds of Flame. For every creature bound to this ley line, increase the amount of die used for Chain Fire. Creatures bound to this ley line receive a permanent level of exhaustion and take a d20 fire damage at midday.
Oh my god, that sucks.
Oof.
It
What,
does.
what does he get in it? What does he get?
So your things
Yeah,
have
what's the
disadvantage
trade-off?
on.
Chain Fire, as a bonus action, you may pull through the ley line of fire and deal X, which is your creatures, d6 fire damage up to 4 creatures within 60 feet.
God, the trade-off is just not that good.
That
Notice it didn't say that there was a save.
No, I know there isn't.
There's not a save, and then depending on the amount of creatures you do, that scales.
Yeah, it's the fact that I take it. Oh, it's just 1d20. Like it's not. It's not great.
Could be as much as 20 is the littlest one.
Yeah, no, it's not great. It's not.
I asked you twice if you wanted to do this. You said yes. Your Manticore and your Hydra now have a permanent thing of exhaustion,
As well as
taking
you.
fire damage. And not that they can't heal that, but you now have a minimum of 3 d6 as a bonus action. You can just up to 4 creatures within 60 feet force fire damage onto you.
Honestly, that ain't bad. That's
And
really
the-
good crowd control.
And that scales as you add more people to this ley line.
Yeah. Also, I can always just find a different ley line that isn't fire.
Now's when you read the top part of this.
Oh, okay.
It's permanent attunement, isn't it?
Once a creature is attuned to a ley line, that bond is permanent unless dispelled. So you can break the attunement.
That's not hard at all.
Dispel magic, similar effects can break a creature's attunement to a ley line. The caster attempting to break the attunement must succeed at a caster level check with a DC equal to 11 plus the caster's level of the ley line. The ley line was a level 11. So the DC is equal to 11 plus your caster level of the ley line. You are currently a 13th level caster? 12th level caster because one is in the other.
But technically, Artificer's still a
Okay.
caster.
So 13 level
23.
caster,
23.
24.
23.
3 and 1 is 4.
What what skill is it?
That would just be it's a caster level check, so it doesn't say. So I would
But
therefore
if
allow
it's
you.
in, it's not an
Yeah.
awful.
No, it's
check.
uses your casting modifier. So it's a D20 plus their casting modifier.
So you're ent because you're.
So yes, you can break the attunement to this, but
It'll just be hard.
it's not easy.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Now time to complete the mini game called Find a Better Ley Line that won't be at the base. All right.
Oh, Austin, I just have one last thing I want to do.
Yes, Baron?
The night before before we actually all go out to raid fight dragon, I'm going to be sending a message to 3 gods. I'm going to be praying to Ares, Athena, and to Hades.
Okay. Reasons for?
I am asking for guidance and hopeful guidance and the knowledge to conquer my enemies and defend and defend the people I care for.
Okay. Give me 3 separate D100 rolls.
These aren't gonna work, but hey. Hey, look at that. I got the exact opposite of what I needed.
I like how
I
like how you went higher each time.
Yeah. If we're going by cleric rules, then I got the opposite.
So when you pray to Ares, the lowest of your rolls, you don't feel a whole lot. You might have seen the flames in the room, like at the candles flicker, but you don't know if you actually really got a response. When you prayed to Athena, your second roll, you feel less. You don't feel like you're stupid or anything like that, but you don't really feel a connection with any more knowledge you've already been granted. And your final roll to Hades, protection against your enemies, you feel almost nothing, albeit with the indication that maybe it's not you need protection from your enemies, but the enemies need protection from you.
Cool.
I'll look down and then I'll look up, and I'll give a smile. I'll look at the sword and just and to Oculus and just be like, tomorrow we take down the greatest prey we've ever fought. This is going to be fun. And Baragon will go to sleep.
All right. Baragon's sleeping. Doxus is riding the night away.
Can I do one prayer before like the night before the battle?
Yes. You can pray to Poseidon if you'd like to. You're now using a shrine to Poseidon, so you can have I believe you have a benefit to this.
I'd like to remind everybody to know what your layer actions are.
I don't know what
Yes.
mine do at all.
You can pull up the handy dandy book in improved homebrew.
I can send them out. I'll send Wayne his again and all of that. Hold on, because I know Wayne's forgotten.
All right. So when you make your prayer roll, since you were praying to someone that you actually have a shrine physically set up for on holy ground, you can make the roll at advantage. Disadvantage, whichever you feel is the.
Cool.
I don't know what's happening because I
Yeah,
had
one
to
more roll.
go ask if we're getting cinnamon
Alright.
twists or not. I just learned
Here we
that
go.
Mario Party on the Switch only works with Joy-Cons.
Wow.
Garbage.
Here's
Oh.
Star.
Oh shit! You got a 1.
Oh,
What just happened?
That's good.
Is it?
54.
Yeah, it is.
We're going
Star
by
one is
cleric
good.
rules.
Too
Star,
late.
we're going by cleric rules.
Yeah?
You needed low.
one's the better of these.
Oh, sick.
You
Literally,
needed that one.
one is the best. It's based off of cleric rules of the divine intervention. You have to hit it like between a 1 and a 10 for it to actually happen.
Okay, so what
Oh,
happened?
okay, cool.
His
So-
god hears him.
So what did you
Oh.
pray?
Well, my prayer was
I
just
listened.
pretty much protection in this next fight, and if I were to fall, that I am returned to the sea.
All right. Give me 1 second, please.
I'm assuming an 82 gets nothing.
An 82 will not get you anything now. Good of you to know that, though.
Can I try again?
Initiative count.
No, you can't just keep making more. Baragon got his because he prayed 3 different entities. There's a difference.
I
Where's this?
wanted to use the Artemis one, but that's not happening now.
Wait, it says on initiative count 20. What does that mean?
So basically, the fortress has its own initiative, and that initiative is 20.
Wait, so did you pray or did you use divine intervention?
He can use divine intervention. He prayed.
Oh,
So, Wayne,
he prayed,
you can-
but
you-
I'm using the same rule set for clerics. To get a
Make it easy.
response back, you need to roll below a certain amount.
Wayne, so the fortress acts on initiative count 20.
Mhm.
So once that happens, we all picked our lair actions for that turn,
Mhm.
and they can all be
If we
used
want.
one time.
Hmm.
So you can do that once on initiative count 20.
Mm-hmm.
so not at any time.
Okay.
It's
Sorcerer
on
must
initiative
be
count 20.
Hex or Providence is their stronghold. And can same if I can build it short. It's 3 spells, also known spells. Which I guess 3 spells in 1 turn?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
So what
Sorcerer
I'm
one is
confused
probably
is like if it goes was it initiative count 20? We always have initiative count 20 or
no.
The fortress
does.
has its own turn,
right?
and it is it's like
Oh,
if it,
so on the
the
fortress's
the
turn.
fortress-
we can-
Fortress's
Okay.
turn, our effects.
Okay.
We can activate our effects.
Okay, so the fortress's turn we do the okay. Got it.
yes.
I understand now. That's where I was confused.
Okay.
Hakate
This minute, all
is
your spells are hot.
certainly done with you for a little while.
All right.
I assumed.
All right.
Where is the fucking item?
I don't know.
My God, Star! I forgot about your second one. That is just insane.
Wait, I don't know what meta magic how it works for me.
Titan meta magic. It
it
means they
won't.
have disadvantage on the save.
Oh, shit.
Star.
All of your spells for the next minute have enemies have disadvantage on. them.
This one, it's good.
Star like prays and then goes into the Avastar state again for like the second time today.
Fire shield enemies.
What are we waiting on?
The
Austin's
DM,
looking
the
at
divine
something.
intervention happening.
Okay.
Because I wasn't expecting any of you guys to actually pass this.
The crit
Yeah,
on one.
The
I
ocean
passed
itself
one.
is on our side.
Austin, I almost made the Aphrodite one. Which
I
would have
know,
been
which
dumb.
is why I had this pulled up, and it just happened to be that it wasn't you who did it.
Van, I crit one earlier, and that's why I got the door 3
Mhm.
boon.
You just got shafted on yours. I don't know what you're talking about, Fiery.
I mean, I didn't have dark vision. I now have perfect dark vision.
And then I need to do.
I mean, it was either perfect dark vision or fireball's cantrip.
Yeah, by the way, how far does your dark vision go out? 30, 60,
It's
120?
perfect.
Okay.
perfect dark vision. I don't have the range either.
All right.
I'm rolling.
All I know is after we kill. Oh no! After we kill this dragon, I'm buying out every pet store within the human kingdom.
I'm not giving that. No, no, no. We're not having all damage by dragons. No.
Hmm?
I'm having to roll things, and that's always fun.
Please wait while your god processes your request.
Honestly, though,
This may take up to 5 minutes.
You guys need to fuck off.
Customer assurance is always satisfactory. Hey guys, again, while this is happening, I apologize for the stream quality. I don't know what's happening. It's
I apologize for the border
Twitch's
collie
end.
whining at me. What do you want?
attention.
What? Goober?
Oh, Twitch manager has times when people post comments now. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how long ago people posted the comment. Oh.
That's a useful.
The fact that Star crit in the best way possible, a cleric roll.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting.
Now I want to see Austin roll one for Badark to see what happens. The actual cleric to roll one.
I want to fight the dragon.
It's fair.
I'm sorry that I wasn't expecting this.
In your defense, why would you have been?
Yes, lovely. Yes, lovely. They rolled a thing, and I wasn't expecting it. They rolled to have
Hi,
their deity
Lexi.
involved. Hey, come here. Come talk to the guys real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Together.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello,
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Lexi.
Look, it's the one that doesn't answer their messages.
Yes, I know.
I constantly roll really bad with D100s. Like, I consistently roll under, like, 20. So,
So this is
I'm glad we
actually
use
Bad
these
the
roll.
rules.
perfect antithesis.
Bad roll,
Yeah.
roll, good roll though.
You're fun. Yeah. For once, the natural one was actually the best roll you could have ever made.
That won't open for me, Fiery.
That's unfortunate.
But I will go watch the video you sent me.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's otters. They're trying salmon.
I love otters.
No,
Dude,
hold on.
I want to get an otter when I'm older.
So, I think. Where are you in my messages, Lexi? Yeah. So it's. So the alternate title for this video is I've given it as Kotoror struggles to get food in his mouth while Hannah does her impression of a fire alarm.
Yes.
Ooh, just made $10.
My cat
baby.
walked
Let's
up and
go.
head-butted the dog a couple of times, just like the little head boops that cats do for affection. So that was nice. It was cute. We're trying to teach him that shoes are not food, and toilet paper rolls are not food, and if we're outside walking and he finds a cigarette butt, that's not food. Him's just a hungry boy, but he's growing. Fiery, were you here when I told Okay, so who does not know the breed of my dog?
Hi, Lexi.
I didn't know you
God dang
had
it!
a
I don't
dog.
have any water.
I just got a dog. Well, it's technically both mine and Deals' dog. So this dog is a Great Pyrenees Mountain Dog and a Blue Nose Pit mix.
Chunky.
Yeah, so can I have a picture? Because I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm gonna be real. I'm really bad with dog breeds.
Great Pyrenees is the really big one, and the other one's a pit bull.
Yeah,
I love
so
pit bulls.
it's the gray blue pit with mama, and this mountain dog stands about, his head was like almost to my chest, and I'm 5'10".
Huh.
And that was him on all fours. Dad was big. Dad was a chunk. Dad hunts coyotes for fun. So, yeah, I think I just turned you guys.
Is it fun or blood sport? Which one is it?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he ate one of them.
Man, I wonder how often Great Pyrenees mistake other smaller dogs for coyotes.
You know what? I
Good
don't
question.
know. Okay, Austin wants the headset
Like
back.
Chihuahua, gone.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Yo.
The distraction of the wife has been successful. I built the item.
The item.
The what?
Divine
Hold on.
influence. Your leather armor. You watch as the waters around your feet push back, forth, before they start climbing you. Before your armor itself seems to mutate. As your god fixes you for protection in battle.
Grants just a physical damage dealt by elementals. That's useful for Geb at least. Like hitting me upon death. Where teleport itself.
Are you fucking kidding me, chat? Come on. I just got a drink.
Oh, this is like perfect. Let's go.
Dude, that's actually really cool.
I would just like to say you once again have teleporting armor.
So
Yeah.
Oh.
it's
Ugh.
just it only works on death.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. What is
I'll never
this?
see it
Not escape it.
proc.
I was getting a drink because chat redeemed water guns. What am I looking at?
This is the divine intervention. He asked for protection in battle, and his armor that he didn't have before, now he has armor.
You know, it's funny. I was gonna mention, hey, wouldn't it be funny if Star got armor? Plus 2
so
bonus.
What kind of armor is it?
Plus 2 leather
It's
armor. It's just
Resistance to
leather armor made it
physical
plus
damage
2.
dealt by the element. Wow.
So instead of regular leather armor, you now have plus 2 leather armor.
Okay. What
So
is
it's
leather
magical
armor?
bonus
It's just
plus
Wait, hold on. This armor
so see,
still
11,
teleports
so
you?
plus 2, so I'm at 13 now.
It's natural 13 plus dex.
Teleports
natu-
itself,
wait,
the
natural
wearer, and all the
13 plus
positions
dex?
to a forgotten
13
long
plus dex
tomb
now.
to a far off land
Okay, so
or a crypt.
14.
Should
Wait,
be able to drag
14.
and drop leather
Is
armor
that already
onto you.
using the plus 2?
Okay. Tule,
Yeah.
you should be able to drag and drop from the compendium plus 2 leather armor,
Ah,
and it
epic.
should auto-fix your...
Yeah.
Wait, how does the
forget
teleporting
that.
thing work? I'm confused.
When I die.
stay hydrated, Jordan. Thank you. When you die?
Yeah, it was a part of my
If he,
wish.
if he dies.
Or it was a part of my prayer.
Oh,
was
so if you
I
die, it takes
I'm
you to
returned
a
back the
crypt?
seeds.
Okay, so that would have been like the part of the curse part of the Sunken Kings, but you guys would have just literally identified this as soon as possible, so I just left it there.
Indeed, I have been watered.
You and your curses.
So, does
To
it
be fair, I
teleport?
rolled this. This
Does
was
it
not me.
teleport us too, or is it just him?
Just
No.
Tule.
Just him.
Wow. So he just.
Alright.
So if
Which
he
means
dies.
if he dies, he can't be revived.
Oh, so we
Which
if
is-
we
fine.
can revivify him, it won't teleport him instantly.
Because we don't know where he is. We don't have his body to actually revive.
Which will be fine. Don't worry.
Alright.
Man, it would sure be funny if he failed 3 death saving
are we
throws
set
and then
then?
there's no time. He just gets teleported away.
Let's go.
Are we all set then?
I'm ready.
I believe so.
So, Austin, when Doxus gets up that morning for the night of the fight,
Wait,
or
I mean, Larry,
Austin.
they probably stay in.
Hold on. Baragon's 2 weeks of training with me. Did we do that?
He did do 2 weeks of training with you,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm currently he just got a buff from a trainer.
That's fine.
You guys are kind of just sparring.
You benefited more than he did.
Okay.
So I'm not giving that extra for currently. If you guys continue to, maybe, but
All right. Well, we've started, and that's what counts.
When Doxus gets up that evening, because he probably stays with his group till maybe like before it starts, like maybe 4 o'clock. He'll actually get up and go, well, time to go kill a dragon.
Yeah.
It seems so.
Oh no, Doxus is in a bedroom currently, full of.
Oh, he's still in there. I thought he got. I thought that was, he walked out of the bedroom.
This is Doxus getting up and going to looking at his group and going, gonna go kill a dragon now.
some of them kind of are still sleepy, whining, rolling over. The two that you're probably asking about kind of are more awake. One, after you guys fell asleep, went to the corner and has been sharpening your blade, fully expecting that she's still going into the fight even after you told her no.
Hey,
Melody,
hey, Austin.
Yes, Doxus.
Is this day of dragon fight or?
this is day.
Yeah.
This is day of.
Ah,
Doxus is
shit.
gonna go.
I was about to say I could incapacitate her, but never mind, I can't.
You're not going.
You know, I would say you and what's on me, but those lumps would help you.
You'll be staying here for your own free will.
I think not. I believe, as she kind of points to herself, already dressed and everything, this kind of should speak for itself. I'm going.
No, you need to stay here.
Have one of your other maids get them to the safety. Tabitha could do it. Why me?
No, you and Tabitha are staying here. You need to keep hold of these for when I come back. And Doxus is going to hand Melody a little box wrapped in ribbon, and hand Tabitha a little box wrapped in ribbon.
What the fuck?
I plan on coming back, and I'll make good on you. But you have to stay and keep these safe. Goodbye, my loves.
Melody's hand kind of like it's trembling as she kind of slightly crushes the box, looking from it to you and then back to it, and then stay safe, Doxus. You will return to me, you understand? Or I will find your corpse, I will beat it into a goddamn life, have a healer if I need to, fucking bring you back so I can beat you to death again. Do you understand me? You will
Okay.
come back.
All right. Ooh, violent woman.
I always come.
Ah.
And she kind of like she chuckles, but has like a single tear rolling down her face. And Doxus, just this is no joke. Dragon is a mighty beast. Come back to us.
I will. Besides, Hydra's basically a dragon with like 5 heads. Can't be that much different. We'll have a bigger party when I get back. And Doxus will just close the door behind him.
After
Let's go kill a
Doxus.
fuck. And then Doxus just enters the tavern room and everyone there is like, let's go fuck a dragon.
Before you enter the tavern room, Apricot would have been standing outside your door.
Hmm.
Yeah. You know, I could.
If you wanted to join, you could have just asked. I think one of the mates has been with a fish person before.
Apricot was speechless. She was thinking about the maid, and she says, "I respectfully decline you, but I'll think about
Aw,
that
but
maid
she's so cute.
anyway." You know, if you really want to keep them out, I could just knock them out. It just means I won't be able to use it on the dragon, which I doubt it'll work anyway.
No, they have all the all the shoot, what's the actual word of it?
Incentive?
Incentive.
Incentive to stay.
If you say so. Let's go kill a fucking dragon.
Let's. By the way, Abigail, don't die this time. You have a habit of doing so.
Huh?
You have a habit of dying to great beasts that we encounter and fight.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're so far away.
Yeah,
She's gone.
You kind of explode into fire and then pass out.
I
all the
can't
time.
hear what you're saying.
Abigail, you're literally 2 feet from me. We're
I'm
walking
like,
down a 2x2 hallway.
what?
Oh my god, she's such a dumbass.
Fucking with
Okay.
Doxus is my favorite pastime.
So are you guys doing anything for the next like 8 hours before twilight or night technically?
I
Well,
want
it's
to
always
decorate
twilight.
I want to decorate my church with like the patterns of all the other churches I've seen, or like not even churches, the like the shrines and shit.
Oh,
Like where I got my Ocean's Heart, and then the other one where it was like all
Okay.
the crystals.
you said
Oh,
we
that's
have 8 hours, right?
Approximately.
Okay, so I wouldn't have to rewind to do a thing, would I?
If you decide to take a long rest in the time, yeah.
Doxus is gonna clean his gun and then talk to Jethro, his contact that works the bar, for a little bit.
I swear to
I
God.
mean, soon I wouldn't need to take a.
Yeah. Michael responds back to you. Yeah, no. What you need?
Oh, just a talk, Could go out and die. Just wanted to talk to a good friend.
I don't think he's ever had the same name twice, and I love it.
He doesn't. That's
I know.
That's the joke.
I know.
Sam nods and I understand that. Speaking with a good friend is always.
Doxus will
a good way
suddenly
to
pull
clear
out
the
his
mind.
gun. If I die and you touch any of my women, I will come back to life and murder you.
Oh, Doxus. Trust me, I wouldn't just touch them.
Mm.
I will. You don't know. I may hate ghosts, but I am not against coming back as one. I've already come back from the dead once, you bastard. I will do it again.
He kind of
Austin,
pushes over a drink. Yeah. Shut up and drink.
I like to think my familiar, which is a cat, is chasing Abigail because she's a fish.
Abercrow just kind of stares at the cat. It's like you.
As
Baragon's
the sky
right.
begins to darken,
Baragon's
will go
right
outside.
there. Baragon's right there. He's
What are
right.
you talking about? Baragon isn't there.
He has. Never mind. I wanted to do a
looking for
thing real
picture
quick.
of what the cat looks like.
Oh well. I want to do a thing real quick if that's okay with everybody.
Mhm.
Abercrow's technically still on parole. And she no longer wants to be on parole. So, chat, okay, look, Doxus might fuck the dragon, but that's... Moving away from that, we'll get
Is
there.
your chat talking about me fucking the dragon?
Somebody said dragons were sexy in chat. I'm like, look, alright, we know. Doxus might fuck the dragon, but that's like 10 minutes down the road. Abercrow wants to go to the king and get her parole lifted from her parole officer, which I guess would be the whatever fucking name that one guy was from what, session 1 and 2?
I don't think that matters.
Currently, considering that most of the human kingdom is destroyed and we're kind of at war with darkness, then I don't think that your parole really matters.
Oh no, you guys don't remember. The funniest thing is you had a parole with somebody else, and then it was switched to Baragon. Baragon's been technically the de facto leader of your guys' group.
Wait, so I'm under Baragon's fucking
Yes.
parole? Oh, God.
Baragon, your
how
parole
much do I have
officer.
to pay
yes.
you to never let her go? I will pay you
I mean,
more than she will
Baragon
pay you.
currently isn't there.
Okay,
You guys haven't seen him all.
basically, at some point, it can be a day, like, before or after with Baragon. Abercrow wants to go with Baragon to the king and get her parole lifted, because she is not okay with being under, like, parole. She's not a... She has very... She has issue with chain attachments.
Okay, well, that'll be done probably after. Once you have proven yourself, you guys are, protecting the kingdom.
Doxus is basically gonna have a lawn chair, and he's just gonna be like looking at his gun. He's just sitting by one of the ballistas.
With a piece of straw in his mouth.
Oh, I'm thinking of that scene from Jeepers Creepers where it's just the old, it's just the old man in the chair, and he's got like the crossbow. He's waiting for it to come back to life.
Actually, Austin, I know what I want to do, but I'll do it after the dragon fight.
Okay. Paragon, what are you doing?
Jeepers creepers.
Paragon?
Is Ninja there? I might have walked away real quick.
I think he's distant.
Oh, he's there.
Returned.
He's there. He's there. He's there.
Paragon, what are you
Ninja,
doing?
there's 3 dragons.
Oh, I love that cat. It's so cute. I love the cats with little short legs.
More?
Stumpy.
Uh,
Wayne, that's the cat that's chasing you, except it has massive eagle wings.
Oh, I wanna put Chunk in my quarters, safely.
Chonk
Oh,
resides
yeah,
in your quarters.
everyone
Awesome.
loves Chonk.
Okay.
Why was I needed?
What are you doing?
Apparently,
I'm
you're my
currently
parole.
I'm currently already out at the battlefield with Dumpling.
Okay, that's good. Well, Doxus is lounging in a lawn chair.
Please tell me Wayne's AC is less than 15.
No, it's not. Ninja. Apparently, you're my parole officer.
Yes, I know.
I was not made aware of this. We're gonna have to go to the kingdom after this dragon fight.
We'll see.
Your parole
I
officer's
know.
like, we'll see.
Abercrow's gonna like give him this like the eye twitch look. Like we're about to kill this fucking dragon. If we don't fucking go to the goddamn king's room, how do we kill this fucking dragon?
Paragon just laughs a little. We will, fish. We will.
All right.
I was just messing.
Is it time?
Okay, as I am going to jump you guys to your map.
Abercrow's gonna yell at Matthew a little louder than usual because he's deaf now. She's gonna say,
You don't know that.
Matthew, make sure to grease up Doxus.
Hey,
Okay.
Austin, can I get the Etten here? I don't know if you made a token for it or not.
Not yet. No, I haven't. But I will fix that.
So is Doxus like back here in a lawn chair?
Why are you so small, Doxus?
Wow, this is a
Why
massive.
does this not ever fucking adjust your goddamn character sheet? Oh my god, this thing pisses me off.
What? What's wrong? What's happening? What did we do?
You know, the size of the ballistas on this map makes me concerned for the size of this dragon.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous too. Especially that this map is fucking huge. By the way.
If any of you have been here earlier,
I need to
talking to-
know.
What is this over here, Austin? These
Does
yellow
Kool-Aid
bushes?
know he's mute?
I think he does.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
top right corner, are you talking
Yeah.
about? Trees that I was gonna
Just
put more on, and then I gave up on.
Oh, okay, good.
Fair.
So I'm
All of a sudden, our
assuming.
base and storehouse got a lot of wood in it.
So question: did we like time like when we think it's gonna show up?
Yes, it shows up on a new moon.
Okay.
Basically, i.e., no moon. And tonight is the night of no moon.
Oh, so it's dark out.
No, it's always twilight in the domain.
Oh.
because of Doxus.
Oh, you're right. Okay, that's very convenient.
So it's just dim light, which only gives you disadvantage on perception checks.
Okay, I just saw like a
Disadvantage on
character
perception.
icon pop up. I'm like,
Who would have
Okay,
disadvantage
so-
on perception checks?
Paragon is currently in
Oh, we
Baron
don't know.
Fusion.
Fiery, you get wrecked, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
And before you're trapped in a magical darkness bubble and I can
so,
see.
So question, real quick. I'm Austin. I'm assuming we get to position real quick before a fucking dragon shows up on our front line.
Once I finished actually finding things, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
because not everybody's
Now-
here.
Now, is Doxus gonna be the only one
Who's
out in the
going
lawn
with
chair to
someone?
try to persuasion the dragon before we all come out of stealth? Is that the plan?
Wait, we're persuading a dragon, not just shooting it on sight?
Oh no
No,
no
it's
no!
getting shot on sight.
Oh, I thought Doxus was gonna distract it with a persuasion check first. I
Oh
thought
no,
that was
it's not going to work. No, Toxis is killing this thing.
Well, but you should. But the meme.
It doesn't have a human form.
But the meme.
It doesn't have a human form, so Doxus isn't interested.
Fiery
He's
can
not
just
into
cast
animals.
grease and fucking cannibal. Come on.
I want you to know I have neither of those spells.
Ah, sadness.
Neither of them are good enough to warrant me getting.
He has telekinesis,
I do.
which is basically a better catapult.
It's better both of those things.
Back up, cat. Back up, cat.
Well,
Back up,
are we
slowly.
down with stealthing or no?
No, I'm trying to get his fucking. He asked for his ladies, and I'm trying to do that. At
The Etten.
Oh, okay. Oh, I meant in general. Like,
The giant two electric boogaloo.
Did we want to try to surprise round the dragon? Is what I was asking.
It's not going to happen. It's
that's- no.
gonna its perception is gonna be far too high to.
We can
stealth out.
hold
We-
actions to
I'm
hit
just
it
sa-
as it shows up.
I'm just saying we
that'll-
could
that'll be about
try.
it.
I don't know.
The best thing you're gonna get is you're gonna hold an action and then you're gonna hit it as it shows up. That'll be it.
Okay.
right.
Austin, is Dumplin on the map yet?
He's on the map on a different layer. I just have not
Okay.
dropped him there yet.
Okay.
Gotcha. Just making sure. Just
Uh,
making sure.
What tab is the Etten's character sheet under?
Turn into a princess with a kiss, or maybe a monkey.
It's under NPCs.
God, I hope somebody kisses the dragon and it turns into a fucking monkey. Doesn't somebody have the polymorph spell? Oh, that would be fucking great.
Yes, but there's already a plan being used with that.
Fucking monkey dragon.
Okay, big dragon. Big dragon. Big dragon.
Ettins are considered large, so they are only that one class.
Alright, can I get control of the token?
So what are these Ettins exactly?
So typically an Etten is a two-headed giant.
Oh.
But I rolled two Ettins, and Austin's like, "Oh, I have to make two NPCs." And I went, "Okay, but you could just give me a four-headed Etten, a four-headed, four-armed Etten."
Oh, that's
that's what he
fucking terrifying.
Yeah, we have to have an argument over whether this is a Hydra or not.
What?
My God, why do we always have to get an
No.
argument over whether it's a Hydra?
Does it get breath
Then
weapons? Because if not,
Your
no.
Etten is more of a Hydra than my Hydra.
So the Etten is 100% death fodder, right?
Oh
No.
wait, can I not put them there, Austin?
Currently still messing with the token.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because currently it says it has a 9 AC, and I know that's not right.
This is like the biggest fight that we've ever prepped for.
This
Well,
is the
just
first
a
time you guys have
dragon.
done a massive battlefield fight, yes.
This is
And
is
Matthew,
probably going to be the hardest fight.
are you
since
bringing the
since
Manticore or the
whole
Hydra
time.
into this?
Oh no, they'll die immediately.
Are you allowed to make
Dumpling! Look at
jokes
Dumpling! Look
about
at
There's
him!
our boy!
Jews? Oh my god, Dumplin is swole. He looks very different from than what I envisioned him. But also
Dumpling!
very like
Dumpling!
exactly what I envisioned him as.
Dumpling!
Dark humor is fine. jokes-
Just don't get racist.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say
there's a
jokes
fine line there.
about Jews is off the table, unfortunately. Even though I like to josh about the Jews. I do like to josh some Jews.
What was that sentence?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Please adjust yourselves as need be.
My food is here and my dog is fucking losing her mind.
Hey Austin,
Frontal assault.
Yes.
I require
is it
something
okay?
special.
What?
Mainly the steel defender.
I'm gonna get on the
Oh, fuck,
opposite
that's
side of Baragon, because I'm assuming that me and Baragon would try to flank this thing.
I don't
Austin.
need a token for my familiar. It is just in my jacket.
I am 60 feet in the air.
Wait, Austin, is this the only bush over here?
No. all this is like flat, grassy land.
Oh,
There just happen to be fucking trees, and then I was like, I'm not putting a shit ton of trees on this map. So fuck off.
so
I
I
can't move
can't
that.
become one with the bush.
You cannot become a bush ninja
Okay.
now.
Damn.
How many spells can I do in preparation for this?
Like, how many can you like how many actions
Concentrate
can
and
you hold?
duration
or...
base.
No, as
Yeah.
in like before the dragon gets here. How many can I cast?
I don't. Good question.
Well, we don't
Awesome.
know exactly when the dragon is getting here.
Yeah, I'm your top.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then I will cast Water Veil on myself for sure. When we get to here.
Trying to think.
Underwater
wanna
Veil, I'm gonna
be-
give you a blue token. or
Baragon,
blue
should I
dot.
get closer, or do you think I'm fine here?
You have the speed, so
Okay.
you should be fine.
I didn't know, like, just in case we
Dumplin's
decide
sitting
to
down,
bury it
by
or
the
anything.
way, right next to Baragon.
I just wanted to get flanking advantage just in case we decided to do
I
anything
can't
with
move
that.
the Steel Defender.
Why can't you move this?
I'm just gonna like hold up my fist and me and Dumplin fist bumping ready for combat.
There you go.
Was I able
Huh.
to get a spear in preparation for this?
You want a spear?
You
I
need a s-
need preferably
Just
either a
A
javelin
starting
bolt
equipment
or a plain
spear javelin is not that hard to get. You could have
Yeah,
bought
no.
one.
You have a javelin.
I think Baragon would have had one.
Nope,
I only
just
really
hand
need
axes.
one.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Fuck.
Austin, I'm doing a lot of setup here for this.
Okay, so you have Water Veil on you.
Okay. On the way here, or like beforehand, let's say when it starts to hit like sunset, I will start casting Foreseeing Shield on myself.
Oh
Start.
yeah, your fun
Okay,
spell.
so you could have just done this an hour. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like within time, it lasts 8 hours. So
I'm just gonna hold an action.
I want to hold my
If
action.
this is an SRD spell, by the way, I fucking hate you.
Foreseeing Shield.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Game 3 for saying
Like
shield.
90% sure it is.
It isn't.
It's not.
It's not.
No.
I thought it was like a cleric
Oh.
spell.
Nope.
I wanna hold my action to open my first
It's
demon
it's
seal.
attached to his-
When I
it's
see the
attached to his
dragon.
class.
Doxus is going to hold his action
Oh.
for when he sees the dragon, and it gets
Sorry.
within range of Eldritch Blast to hit it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
the
Same thing,
component was
but
the
with
golden
railgun.
wire that I got. Abercrow got
Actually-
made Abercrow
No.
get for me, so I used that
No,
up.
Doxus
Oh,
won't
the
do that.
okay.
Doxus is going to hold his action for Eldritch Chains.
Oh, what's that?
I'm
You've
prepping
seen
a
this
before.
spicy
Oh,
Oh, we
railgun.
have. Oh, okay.
This is the one that lets me learn about what it can do and what it can resist.
Oh, it's
Okay.
the monk thing, but range.
Austin, I guess this is an important thing. Did you want me to control Dumplin, or do you want
I
to control
literally have
Dumplin?
you under. I literally have it under your control, I believe.
Okay, so I'll take control Dumplin as well.
I love that Baragon's
Um,
buff this fight was Dumpling.
Me and Dumplin will both hold our actions when the thing lands to charge at it with our movement speed and do our swings.
I demand dumpling scream onga bunga.
Stop.
No, Dumpling screams, Dumpling!
Dumpling smash!
Dumpling!
I just want to see Dumpling, like the Hulk and the Avengers, like smash the dragon like Loki.
Beauty
God.
God.
Beauty God! Bam! Bam!
Okay. And then my final setup I'll do is I will go up to Dumplin. And I will prepare a spell.
Oh shit! Are you hasting
Please
him?
be enlarge / reduce or haste.
Fucking, you called it.
That's nice.
I am preparing enlarge reduce on him.
Yes!
Bigger Dumpling!
Fuck yes, dude. Dumpling
Trigger
smash.
Trigger is when my trigger is when his trigger procs. Does that work?
When who's
So
When
like right
Dumplin-
before he leaves your
When
range.
Dumplin starts to run to attack the dragon after it lands.
So Dumpling's gonna be like this big.
Dumpling's gonna be big.
He's gonna be fucking
He's going
1/4 the
closer
size
like
of
a
this dragon. Or the size of the dragon. Either 1/4 the size or the size of the dragon. That he could actually puny god the dragon.
I would like to let you all know
Mm-hmm.
the dragon is the same size as Dumpling.
So it'd be
Currently
bigger.
or after?
Currently.
Oh, he can actually puny god the dragon! Oh, that makes me so
Dragons
happy.
and giants are age-old enemies, and they are essentially the same size.
I want you to know, I feel like Star just had an epiphany of how many times we did this to him last campaign.
Yeah, I know the power.
Baragon, if this man does not puny dragon this dragon.
Okay, and you know, I'll just tell you guys now because I had an original plan, but I don't think it'll work out because this is a dragon. I was going to polymorph Geb into a T-Rex.
Oh,
And
that
then
would have been cool.
enlarge him, but I don't think the dragon is gonna like worry about biting attacks because I don't think it'll be magical.
I think it's still, if you can polymorph Geb, I still think it's a good idea because of
Well,
how
I
low his
might.
HP is.
Yeah, he's my defense for this.
Yeah, that's I think that's a brilliant idea. Is to still polymorph Geb 100%.
Star, I'd move Gab if I was you.
Yeah, Geb's way back there.
Speaking of which, is a T-Rex the highest CR I can actually use with my ability right now? I don't
Probably.
know.
So okay, it goes off of either his level or his combat, his whatever
CR.
rating.
I don't
Yeah.
remember where the CR goes
CR?
off of. It's off our level.
So
No, CR is its own thing.
yeah.
But it's can we worry about this later?
Yeah. We'll worry about it in combat if it comes in.
All right.
All right.
We wait for the dragon.
So I need to adjust the size of fucking Dumpling.
Well, not yet, but once the dragon.
Don't speak ill of Dumpling. Don't you do that. Hey, Austin, real talk. Does attuning to the wayline eat an attunement slot?
No.
Okay.
Good. All right. Look at big
There's our boy.
Dumpling!
Big guy.
No, not used to this size. As he kind of stumbles up, he puts a hand down and almost crushes the ballista to push himself up onto his feet.
Please tell me he's bigger than a storm
Let's go.
giant.
And
I feel like he may be equal in size to at least one of the higher levels.
the reason for this
Seals.
is entering from the northeast, turning a massive sphere of darkness in the area around it. You hear the dreadful cry and the flapping of age-old wings as a massive black dragon flies into the clearing.
Dun 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 dun.
Nice, Van.
Oh, that thing looks so cool.
Nice.
Can't wait to turn that into armor.
Nice. I'm not even seeing it yet.
I want armor from it. I want
Wait.
it.
Don't we all?
Oh, that thing is cool looking.
It currently flies around the battlefield, hovering over each one of you, blotting out shadows.
The moment it got within 120 feet, the ballistas would have opened fire.
There's
And I
several
would have
things
shot it.
It was from the sky first, and as it lowered, you guys are hearing it.
Oh,
So did I hear it right? There's a sphere of darkness around it.
That's
Yes.
a dope fucking dragon. Can we
Good to
not?
know.
Okay, spear of the darkness fucking spear. Are we gonna be able to see it?
As it's getting closer, a shadow is enveloping the battlefield around each one of you as it circles further and further down. As it's curling in, like as
So this
it's going
drops.
down, down,
Me.
down, down, down. As it gets down to its almost point, the shadow sphere bursts apart, revealing the dragon as it lands. Several things happen. So,
My seals opens up.
when
I shoot it.
Seals. Give me a second. There's a lot of things I need to do. A lot. So,
Yep.
Wayne goes into seals.
Yep. First seals.
Doxus, you have a held action for Eldritch Blast, I believe, or change.
No, I swapped it to Eldritch Chains.
Okay, so Dex saving throw from Dragon.
Oh, I forgot this was concentration. As long as I learned something.
Oh, well, that's a railgun.
That's a natural 20 railgun. Nice, Fiery.
Starting this off strong.
Alright,
And
turn
I
the music
quote,
down a
I'm
little
gonna
bit.
hit it with a spicy railgun.
That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot.
And
Oh, what is that?
That was its save against my Eldritch Chains.
So that's a failure?
your black chains circle around its feet.
They're
Almost like
golden chains. They're
your-
golden starry
golden-
starlight chains.
your golden, blinding white chains curl around its back legs, almost like slavers' collars to it. Matthew, you have railgun that went off on a nat 20. Nice.
I'm seeing how many of those D6 I reroll. Okay. 1, 2, 46. And what does the spear add?
The javelin.
Yeah.
Okay. First off, what kind of damage are you doing?
It's piercing and lightning.
Okay.
Magical of both. And then a 15 on the D100. Wait. There's a thing for this. Oh,
Oh, you got one of the best ones.
yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
You just
the
click the-
damage again.
You roll the name, don't you? That's what you do.
Why are
like
you
you would
rolling so many things?
The 4 ballistas.
Okay. Give me
So
a second. I'm dealing with his shit first because he's got to roll extra damage.
I think only 2 of those hit then.
Spicy.
Wow. There were ones
Okay,
in
so
both
it's not
of those.
both. It's only the first set, by the way.
The 15 and 16? No, that's higher level cast. Never mind.
The 15, 12, 2. It's not including the second half because that's 2 sets of extra dice.
Hold on, I re-roll a D6. A 4. So that's a 18
12.
instead of a 15.
The
And then whatever the javelin adds.
second lightning had a 2 on that.
The
Or the
javelin's like
double-
what, 1d4?
Oh, they were-
one.
Yeah, hold on.
6 piercing.
Alright, only slightly.
Yeah, 2d6.
So 3 more damage. So okay. So 4. That is 18 and 12, which is 30, 34
Spicy.
plus 34 plus 17
Yeah.
plus
I've used javelins before, but I can't remember what they did.
plus 9 plus 4 plus 17 plus 18.
Oh boy, here we go doing math again.
Control C, Control V. What is that equal?
I said it would be spicy. It was indeed spicy.
Okay, and then that is that, which means
Oh boy.
that. For a grand total of that. Okay. Alright, and then Van, you had 4 shots go off.
yeah, so we'll say this was left to right. So this one had the 25, this one had the
25 hit,
23,
23
this
hit.
one had the 17, and this one had the 7 because Dumpling got in the way.
Nat 1, okay. And I don't have a
So,
failure chart. I
so-
technically have the failure chart in our thing, but
There's
It's
not
a
really
magic
siege
bolt.
weapon.
I don't. Yeah, there's not really
So-
anything for siege weaponry.
so does a 17 hit?
17 does not hit.
Oh,
So that's-
okay.
So that's one actual bolt and one bola.
Yes, one actual bolt, one bola.
So I'll roll the bolt first.
That's scary. That's. Ooh.
You know, the best part was, I got the one that leaves a
Nine-
grievous wound, and I was aiming for the wings.
19 piercing damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna need
magical
my
piercing
seals.
damage to the dragon, and then the bola hits the wing, and will wrap around the wing. It'll wrap around the wing and the body, pinning the wing to the body.
So, 19 damage, and then did you do the second set of damage?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Actually, the bola actually deals damage. The bola deals 2d10 plus 4.
It's like one die less. You trade a die. for
Almost as
stuff.
much with one die less. 18 damage.
So total of 37.
Mm-hmm. And that's magical bludgeoning.
I want you to know I'm blowing off my finger guns because that was a pristine hit.
How's that wing looking, that fiery hit that I wrapped to its body?
I want you to know that 12 on the piercing damage was a double 6 on a d6.
Okay. Before anything else, was there any other held actions?
Yes,
Fire's
me and-
gonna.
Me and Dumplin.
Dumplin. Yeah.
Dumpling needs to
Going
take
to
about
charge
3
and
steps.
Get close as I can. Get close as we can. Then start swinging. So Dumplin actually has 40 feet of movement. Dumplin can get to
there.
him.
Dumplin for revenge.
And I cannot, but this actually puts me in range for something else. So Dumplin will, since he's gotten in melee range, will start swinging with his great club.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
23 to hit. That's our boy.
A 23 will hit.
For 16 bludgeoning. And
This is
the
normal, correct?
The second. Yes, it is. Sadly, it is sadly not magical bludgeoning. We weren't able to get him a magic weapon.
Does anybody know what the elemental breath ability is?
Hey Ninja, he gets an additional D4 for being enlarged.
You are correct. An additional 3 damage for 19 non-magical bludgeoning.
It's
And-
clobbering time.
No. We're gonna start having some fun, cause he is able to use his feet to move the dragon 5 feet. So he can actually shunt it down a square, closer
Down
to
into the left.
Yep.
That technically is in his spot, so it has to be there instead.
Mm-hmm. And
Batter up.
and Austin, does he have the talent that's here, or did you just put that there for me to be able to reference?
Anything on there is what he has.
All right, then we're gonna have some fun, and Dumplin is actually going to use his talent, and he's going to use Slam. I don't have a way to just throw this out. I've now realized. I can't click it and throw it out. Oof.
It's because it's a trait, not an attack.
Yep. Yes, it is. There. Close enough.
So he does a one big swing to knock it around, and then he follows it up by
Mhm.
crunching into the ground.
Dumplin!
Same size or smaller, that is considered the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Strength saving throw will be knocked prone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Equal to 8 plus his strength, which is 6, so 14 plus, and then plus proficiency, which is 3, so 17.
Strength saving throw of 17 or higher. Got it. Right. Meets a beats. I roll a 17.
All right. Well, it isn't prone, but also that's fine, as a certain pair
sorry,
of hand
hold on.
axes are coming.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm too
Smaller
close.
creatures make the save at disadvantage.
Yep,
I gotta pee.
I know.
No,
I
no.
messed that up.
I have to roll again.
Oh, you are correct.
Oh, double 17. I'm not even fucking kidding. Like,
I'm just barely out of range. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
huh.
Okay. Well, good news. It's not over yet, as a familiar 2 hand axes are coming straight forward. As for my held action, I'm using my attack action to start chucking them. Starting off with Frozen Moon. Oof,
That will not hit.
sucked. Yeah. Burning Sun.
That
on the other hand,
will hit.
Ooh. Oh wait, no, I'm not wielding them with one hand, so I can't sadly reroll either of those d6s. Either way, I need a con save.
19.
Unless it's immune to being blind. Alright. I will and luckily, I can do this, as I use my reaction to pull them back.
We haven't even rolled initiative yet.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm discovering more things about Abercroll's busted way of the Six Paths ability.
Man, Wayne, you can really do a lot when you read your class features.
Yeah, I have a
Here,
lot of
I-
time to read right now.
I need to make a con save.
Apparently,
used my
I get a
reaction to pull 'em
temporary
back.
feat when I go into the third.
Gain a
There we go.
temporary feat.
Yeah, I also get a superiority die.
So
You don't even know what to use the superiority.
I have no idea. I'm learning right now.
That's a
Really?
fighter subclass.
I know.
Yeah. Fuck me.
All right. So that is a natural 1.
Yes, I know. And we don't have our cleric here and he's not close enough to actually prevent it.
I don't think he can. He can prevent crits, not the other way around.
Well, yeah, I forgot. I'm
Go ahead
dumb.
and give me a D100. 86.
Guess what? I guess I'm knocked out for the combat.
That's not 86.
No, that's not 86.
That's high
You
90.
attack. You attack wildly and lose track of the fight around you. You end your turn and move to the bottom of the initiative order since that hasn't actually started. You just end
No,
your
it
turn.
does nothing.
Okay, thank you.
Does nothing.
That could have been much worse. Okay. Well, that sucked, but I at least was able to get a hit in.
Yes, you did get a hit in, and I would like to say you were also not the first nat 1 of the session.
Yeah. At the very least, I got it out now, so that when it mattered, it didn't. I didn't.
Is it time to roll initiative?
Yes, I
Tule
will
had
do it.
his. Hold on. Tule had his
Tule's
shot
will
on Dumpling.
enlarge it.
Yeah, and Dumpling got bigger.
Okay.
That
Did
was
you have
the
your
point.
did your Etten have anything proc or no?
I forgot, so no. Question: does it go on my turn just to simplify things?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay,
And
they pulled from Pathfinder for this.
I don't have a whole lot I can do for this, so because I don't play cleric and I haven't actually. This is the first time I have had to really go and check his sheet.
Just firebolt.
Yeah, just firebolt.
Firebolt.
Just firebolt.
Firebolt, and then come and clutch later with the harm spell.
Yeah.
with the just overpowered, you have disadvantage, now harm.
And
Never use spell slots; those don't exist.
Huh.
What is
The
that?
5th seal allows me to fly, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, instead he's going to yeah, he'll just do his normal things. He's gonna toss a firebolt.
Yo,
Critical hit.
Austin, why did you let me take this subclass?
Oh, it's almost like I was expecting you to have read it, and what I read wasn't
You
fully
expected
all
Wayne
of it.
to read?
Alright, so he didn't hit. Now we're gonna go into initiative as I roll this.
Okay. I mean, I read it.
Baragon with the fucking nat 20.
Are you serious? He nat 20 his initiative? That's
Yep.
wild. Why?
Austin,
did-
don't forget to put the fortress in at initiative count 20.
Oh no! I popped out. I popped out the chat
Yeah,
for
this
some
is-
reason. How do I put it back?
We're all getting good initiative.
There we go. Hold on.
Wait, I need you to roll lower than a 20 for my plan to work.
Abercrow's gonna fuck up the initiative order. There it is. I'm gonna roll a lucky point.
It's okay.
My first
Wayne,
lucky
you have
point.
No idea
No,
how
he-
much
Wayne wants the lucky.
what you've
So
done.
That's fine. I'm fine with a
that's
20.
perfect.
I'm fine
beats
with a 20.
You beat initiative ties with the base, so my plan still works.
Okay. I
So,
just didn't want a 7 for my fucking initiative.
you have no
Well,
idea.
the
what
lowest initiative is me with a 16.
Oh no! Baydark hasn't rolled yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the lucky feat, boys. I'm glad I took that.
He has a 14, and he has
I
like
assume
a
dump him would
-3.
go on your turn for simplicity's sake.
Congrats! You have a 5.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Ninja, do you have superiority, the superiority die yet?
Yes, I do.
Man, that shit's amazing. You can tell me exactly how that works when I open the 3rd seal.
Oh well, well, you would need to figure out what what maneuvers you want.
it's weird. Worry about it later. All right.
Hold on, I have to roll my initiative.
Yeah, you also have to.
The dragon.
All right, so that rolled a 15.
So are we just gonna try to remember that the fortress happens after Abercromb's turn, or are we gonna put it on the initiative?
I'm gonna take a tree and give it a fucking turn.
Okay, I believe I now have everything that my first seal does properly now.
Bless you. Bless you.
And this is a one-time use because it's based off of a fucking potion. It's fucking stupid, but whatever.
All right. So, first things foremost, Baragon, you'll be starting us off.
Mm-hmm. Anything crazy that I gotta do before I run in and start swinging?
I'm trying to determine, technically, you guys haven't been in combat yet, so she could have used one of these,
Oh?
before the start of initiative, because it would have been at the end of your guys' turn, and then initiative started.
Legendary actions.
That sounds fun. I'm down.
Yeah, she's gonna just use a legendary action to take a tail attack.
Against
And-
Dumplin'?
No, not against Dumplin. She's attacking the bolas.
Oh.
That's a
Wants to
long
free
tail.
itself. No, the bolas that are wrapped around its wing.
Mm.
And it swipes up.
Right. Should be correct.
And that's a nat 20 for me.
It hasn't even loaded for me.
Oh, I'm rolling off of 5e tools, so you guys don't see it.
Oh, that's fucking sucks.
Like I can,
There we
I
go.
can,
All right,
Especially because I missed Frozen Moon both times.
like,
I have no idea.
wait, so how is it breaking the bola off its turn?
It's
Legendary
it's
attacking it with
legendary
its
action
tail.
before this
Mm.
went through, and if the
Okay.
thing, it used its legendary action for a tail attack.
But legendary action is at the end of another creature's turn.
Yeah, right before initiative went, Aragon finished his
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
So I'm only using the one, but it's going to do tail attack and break the thing because I can guarantee if I roll this damage.
Roll the
which
damage.
is-
Okay.
Okay.
All ones.
Damage.
33.
Damage.
It's fine.
No, that breaks.
Breaks it. I don't even know how much health they have.
Oh boy.
Not enough.
Am I gonna have
It's
fun?
fine. It can move,
With
but
that,
it's not leaving.
Baragon, you start us.
So
All
what
right.
did it? What
it's
did it?
time for some fun.
What did it just do?
It broke the bola that I had pinning its wing down.
Ah, shit. Okay.
So, with the mighty roar, Baragon enters a rage. All right, and 30 feet exactly to get up in this thing's face and start the swinging.
Oh, also, Austin, I was supposed to learn something from it when I did the chain.
Yeah,
thing.
when you immediately cast, I believe you get surface knowledge.
Yes.
This is Nuvarine, the Dark Lady. You finally learn her full name, not just her title.
Alright.
I would also say that you would learn she's amphibious. She can breathe both air and water.
Well, that was obvious. I knew that.
She is
But
a
now you know.
Alright.
huge dragon of chaotic evil.
Okay.
God, I
Surface
You
have.
learn
knowledge.
surface information.
Surface knowledge.
All right.
Useless.
Man, my character is more
22
complicated than
hits.
Muscle's glasses. I swear to God.
By the way, Austin, I did check, and if you hover over 15, yeah, it only re-rolls it once. So the function where it re-rolls ones and twos.
Is that a 22? That's a natural 20!
Alrighty, boys. Looks like we got some stuff going on here.
Baragon, I am
Wait,
not
why is
gonna
that-
do.
Why is that one there? Why is that one there? I forgot to fix that.
I love Baragon. I'm not gonna do anything. Natural 20.
So let well, I get
So-
scared.
So Baragon yells at the dragon in his own menacing form, and then rushes in to start slicing at its chest. First things first, you deal some damage, and then I need you to roll the weapon attack critical hit,
I
please. Hit
forgot
the
about
button.
the crit table.
Pretty sure that's 65 damage he just
Not
dealt.
spell. You need to click not spell.
Oh yeah, that's spell.
Your strike.
Debilitating force.
Wow. He does even
I'm
more
taking
damage. So this is gonna add on to your
taking
65 of
Take a
damage
bit of
already.
Chest armor.
All right, so go ahead and roll in a separate set of die. Just click on the first Hell's Cleaver because that'll roll just
Yeah.
the one set.
So
15.
that is 2 debilitating forces, by the way.
Ninja, you just
What are-
did
what-
87 points of damage.
Yeah. What are the dragon's 2 permanent injuries, DM?
God bless.
You guys don't need to know. It has it has injuries.
I want to
You
know.
don't need
I want to know if Fiery put a hole in that wing.
I mean,
I want to rip through this thing's chest.
We'll have you
I
give me a
want to see
perception
it
check
talk.
really quickly, but
Gotta turn up fiery
It's
again.
okay.
87 fucking damage.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
first off,
Baragon just
30,
fucking chunked
40.
this man.
50.
I wanted it
60,
dead. It's
Yeah,
gonna die.
I see that.
74.
Oh.
Whoa, what was that music? Holy shit!
Battle music just
Damn!
Skrillex track.
Like
out of
fucking,
nowhere.
like a fucking JoJo fight, man. Holy shit!
Okay. Is that all of your turn? Just those 2 hits?
No, I still have one more attack.
Do it again.
I'm a level 11 fighter now. I get a third.
He does even more damage.
A 26 will hit.
Austin, did you already take off the 87? So that's
There we go.
33.
120.
Jesus, I'm rolling high today.
Yeah, 120 damage. Holy fuck, dude.
The world wants this thing dead, and I'm here to deliver.
120 damage. Jesus
I
fuck.
guess what Hades told me was right. I guess it needs to be more afraid of me.
God damn.
Baragon. Give me a perception check.
Oh no. Give me a second. Shit.
Oh no.
12.
You're enraged. You're not really noticing a whole lot outside of the
Yeah,
hitting
I'm
this
just
fucking thing,
berserking right now.
and it's getting hurt.
Woo, yeah, we're fucking a dragon. Yeah. Woo, we did
Fucking-
it.
More like fucking up.
Uh-oh.
All right, Beargon is at the end of your turn.
Mhm.
Okay, as it would go
And
to
all
her,
you did-
Ninja,
Matthew's
I'm
turn.
really wondering if that would perception check was to see it change stage.
Man,
And
Austin.
if you had just one stage that far.
Man, Austin, aren't
I
you
doubt
glad
that.
I told you to
feel
buff
like
its
they
HP?
may have resistance to some, if not everything I just did.
All you did was magical damage, was it not?
We don't know if it has resistance to magical.
Yeah, we don't know what it
That
has.
would be insane.
Is the thing.
Oh, wait, didn't you
Alright.
do your Eldritch thing? Don't you learn anything from that?
I learned some very basic stuff. On my turn, I'm gonna learn some more stuff.
Alright,
All right, so what's happening is at the end of Beargon's turn, it's going to take its legendary action.
Oh, shit. I was about to check if I could extract aspects, but I don't think I can.
You have to punch it first, Wayne.
Yeah, but I don't
It's
remember
going
if I have
to
it.
wing attack, which costs 2 actions.
That's a Cobalt Soul Monk. not
Yeah, I
you.
don't. Yes, do not have that.
Each creature within 10 feet of Nurverim must make me a dex save, which means you and Dumplin.
I mean, I have advantage on these now thanks to Danger Sense,
Oh, bibbies.
but it doesn't matter.
Dog, you gotta be kidding me. Dice.
Reality of
Who's make
dice.
dumplings?
Oh. Wow.
We're bad at dex. What can I say?
Poor
You guys are
dumpling.
strength based. It's okay.
Yeah, it's kind.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't build myself to be a rogue.
No, that's fair.
All right.
It's only fair.
You're gonna take 12. Well, technically, you guys don't, because this is not magical. The wing attack is air. It's not actual. It's the force of things. It's not actual striking. So you guys would have taken 12 damage. You guys,
Ha! They're
being
fighters!
lycanthropes. No, being lycanthropes, both of them don't do that.
Austin.
However,
Oh.
you
We
are
are prone.
both knocked prone.
Ooh. I was about to
So-
say.
So far, are we blown away at all?
Well,
I was
no,
I was
Is it just not prone?
I was about to say,
Not
Austin,
from-
they're fighters. It's super effective until it's not.
and knocked prone, but
Uh,
it can then fly up to half of its flying speed.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, perfect. Great, I'm no longer.
and they
at
can't-
minimum
and they
level
can't
for a
take-
while.
Ninja, you would have halved and then quartered that 12 damage, by the way.
So they can't take opportunity attacks because they're prone, and then it's just flying away from them now.
Oh no, it's flying. It doesn't say where.
If
But
it
yes,
just
they
flies
are
30 feet up, it's gonna be annoying.
they are currently
Oh.
prone,
Don't worry.
and
That's
there's
such a dickish ability because you knock them prone, they can't take. Oh fuck.
let's see.
That's
It's
basically
twice
a
speed.
get out of dodge move.
Yeah, it does take 2
It
legendary.
also cost
actions.
me
It did not
two-
want to be in
two.
range.
Yeah,
It does not want to be near me nor Dumpling.
I'm gonna check my spells now.
which is not physically possible, by the way.
Yeah, me and Dumpling too fast. The best part, I could just use my bonus action to boost up my movement.
Shitties! It still should work.
It's going to get
That'll be fun.
over here.
Ah, you bastard!
Uh-oh, that's bad.
Oh shit.
That's a dragon in proximity of a squishy.
It is
Oh.
currently still flying 40 feet in the air.
Oh, son
Actually-
of a bitch.
Sorry, no, it's not. Matthew, give me a perception check as it floats back down to land on the ground in front of you.
No, I'm pretty good at these.
Matthew,
Don't use hearing.
you can't really hear things.
Mm-hmm.
But what you can see, since you have, is that the hole you tore through it is ragged, and you have a feeling that the mark you made has lessened its ability to fly.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
That's amazing.
And Matthew, it is now your turn.
Dash.
So many options. Who's the nearest party member?
Me?
Doxus.
No, I'm 60 feet in the air.
Yeah,
So
no,
it'd be-
you're technically like
It would be
100 feet away.
Baragon or Badark. Baragon or
Technically,
Badark.
you're Badark, yeah.
Oh.
Wait, I can't be more than 100 feet away?
No. Farther, gooder.
Oh, I'm 100 feet. Technically, by math, I'm 40 feet away from you and 60 feet up. I'm at 100
Yeah.
feet.
Wait, farther gooder. Abercromb's the farthest
Yeah.
away. She's all the way up top.
I think he's just having to measure what will get hit by something.
Oh.
You're farther away than me by 20 feet.
Yeah, we're gonna pyro rush. I have 3 swords on me. So I need a dex save versus 15d6.
What's the range on that?
It's a 30-foot cone. None of you will get hit.
Okay. I mean, if I were to come in, am I gonna get hit with that?
I mean, it's about to go away, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's instantaneous.
Okay. I just want to make sure I don't come into fucking blade wielding. Oh my god!
Okay. Whoa. That's
That is
30
not the
D10.
damage for that.
Oh, I
First
can't
of all.
count. That's d6. Where did I get d?
15d6 fiery.
Oh,
That's-
Jesus!
that's
Jesus!
Single thing.
I was about to say 30d10. Holy
No,
fuck!
that's something else.
That's that's the other dumb ability you have. That is makes you a better fighter than me.
Fiery!
No,
I almost pissed
that's more
myself. Holy shit!
That's way better. That's
God, fuck.
good damage on the 3d6.
It really is.
And
I need a dex save.
it's gonna.
17.
It does not beat
Wait,
after having just landed.
Doesn't want to use
So-
any of its legendary resistances, Austin?
66.
It's almost like I have multiple phases and I don't want to burn all of them now.
The dragon is in the worst position ever. Because you
But-
guys are too close for me to hit it really hard.
So hey,
All
Austin.
right, 1 second. 1 second. What was the extra 3d6 from? Okay, because you rerolled some of those.
Yeah, because I rerolled the ones.
So take 3 away from the
49.
52.
49 plus 17. Is no, I want to know fucking. This thing hates me. 49 plus. Is
So, hey, Austin.
66.
I think it's
Yes.
time. It needs a Fusru Da.
You can do that too?
Yeah, he can make it a bonus action by locking
But
it
it-
away for the rest of the time.
Oh.
And then I roll 3 more d8 and 3 more d12. Because of upcasting.
Alright.
Shit.
I
9,
need con
30.
and wisdom saves.
Con and wisdom saves, you said?
Well, 15d6 is a lot
Alright.
less damage than 172.
That was a bonus
So-
action.
Con save 18.
Does that?
I'm now slowly realizing how prepared we were for this dragon. The answer was very.
I have weight up. DC, give me a
This,
second.
again, this is just the first phase.
Yeah, I know,
Are
but
you
Jesus.
using your cursed book, Fiery?
No, but my staff can do that. I thought.
Oh.
No, it appears to have meet the DC instead.
So
Beats it
the
beats.
con save it succeeded on. It takes half damage and does not get knocked prone.
Shame.
So the half of the almost 40, 39.
Oh, I gotta
Force
pee at the
damage?
worst time. Why do I have to pee right now?
Yeah.
Which would be have rounded down is 19.
That sounds right. Yeah, it is.
So 19. And then the other is a wisdom saving throw. I got 12 on that.
It's frightened of me.
Oh wait.
Unless
Oh,
it's
so
immune to
it
frightened
failed.
condition.
It failed the frighten save.
Yeah. It also takes all the psychic damage.
Oh shit.
How much total? 10?
30.
30. Nice.
That's a lot.
Unless it's immune to the frightened condition, it is frightened.
Or it could also be immune to psychic damage. We don't know.
I doubt it. It's an SOD
Okay.
creature.
Fair enough.
So it is currently under frightened condition, right? Which means it can't go closer to you, and it has disadvantage while you're within sight, right?
Yeah, while it's in its
Doesn't
line
it
of
have to
hearing,
take
so-
its movement to also get away from him?
No.
No.
You
Oh,
just
okay.
can't get closer.
All right. Well, it's as close as it could ever get.
How high up is it?
It's landed in front of you. It's right, literally. right in
Okay,
front
so
of
I
you.
can't move without getting opportunity.
Does Frighten
attack.
do disadvantage on attacks or no? I don't remember.
Okay, so while Fiery is in its line of sight, it has disadvantage on everything.
Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't know it was like everything, or is it just attacks?
That's action, bonus action. I don't have anything that's free, so that's my turn.
Okay. Abakril.
I really wanted to do something cooler this round, but everybody's in the way, and I
Looks like
don't
you're
want to
running.
hit them. Yeah. I don't want to hit you guys with a key wave, so...
I'd frighten on it.
Alright, so I have 60 feet of regular movement, which will get me there. It was like right... Let me read ping. Let me remeasure. I know you're pinging it.
I'm pinging it.
It was right here, right? Or right there? Right there?
Either one of those is 60 feet.
Okay, keep pinging that for me, please. So right here. Okay, cool. Thank you. I am how far away? Hey, it's in range. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and
Swing, bada 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 bada, swing.
yes, indeed we are.
Hit him with the good, Wayne. Hit him with the good.
So we are going to spend 5 key points, boys.
All right, hit him hard.
'Cause
Don't worry, Fiery. Don't worry.
anything else I have to do isn't really going to reach him at the moment. And we are going to do the bada bang bada boom here. Where is it at? I had it. And then I lost it. Oh, okay. So he gets runes. I'm trying to think. Now, Austin, can I save?
Hey, Star, you awake?
Yep.
Good.
No, if I save it, I
Why?
won't be able to use it next
Yes.
turn.
It's
Oh,
Abigail's
no.
turn.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I ran to the store really quickly.
Did
I
you
got that.
actually?
No, but I could have.
I hate you. I haven't even started, and I already
I
hate you.
genuinely have been playing Duel Links this entire time, and I forgot he was actually still. doing his
Austin,
turn.
it was
His
6,
turn just
right? I
started.
believe.
It was Fiery's turn. It was taking a while.
It was what?
I'm pretty sure it was 6.
For your attacks, yes.
Okay. So
Are you
for
doing flash shields?
yeah,
I hate fucking flash
that's the only way I can get to it at the moment without.
Yeah, that's not the point. I know why you have to do it, but
Yeah, I know.
hate goddamn flash shields.
My next question for you: I have to use all 6 right now, right? Because it takes my entire. Yeah, it's gonna take my entire round. It's just gonna take my entire round. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna have to stop bitching. I'm just gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the flash step damage because that's automatic.
One,
All right, so
two,
that's the first 3. I'll wait for you to catch up.
okay. 8, 16, 17, 18, 22, 28.
All right, next 3. and then I'll start rolling to hit.
28
Remember, you
plus
can break them to get advantage.
8
I know.
is
Making sure you remember.
36. Plus 6 is 42. Plus 6 is 48. Plus 3 is 51. Plus 12 is 63. And plus 3 is 66.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and get Burning Man up. So we just get that fire damage going. And I have advantage on all these attacks, +1 because of Demon Seals. So that will be a 20. Does that hit
That'll
him?
hit.
Okay. So it has to be. Alright. 27?
Roll your 20 first, please.
Oh, you want me to go ahead and roll the damages?
Yes, please.
Alright. So 14.
Okay.
Another 14. There.
So, using your flash steps, where are you ending, by the way?
I'm gonna end next to Fiery.
Okay. So, you rush forward,
Mhm.
throw out your seals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs, arms. The sixth one, you come down on the back of its head, driving it into the ground before you flip off. And with that, a massive roar as it throws out its wings, tosses
I
back.
think we pissed it off.
Wait, is this
And-
happening during my
Wayne,
action?
I think you phased it.
I'm phasing it while I'm attacking it? Because I still have 3 more hits.
You
Yep.
phased it.
What?
That's the first phase done.
I mean, we all did a lot of damage
Let's
to
be
its
fair.
first phase.
You guys had a surprise round, and then you guys had 2 separate people crit, and then you had just had the wizard finish off his part.
Okay.
I haven't had a turn yet.
Either have I.
It's
Um,
fine, man. You'll definitely get your chance to murder.
do I still get to hit it
Wait,
for the
were we
last
rolling
3 or no?
surprise round or
No,
average roll?
it's literally throwing you back, and it's going into second phase.
Wow, so even with my teleporting, I can't. Oh, okay. That's.
That's why I asked where you finished off on your flash steps, is because even if you roll all of your damage, it's phasing it. The first flash after the first punch
Okay.
does it.
Can I
You have-
not
you-
can I not stunning
have to
strike
use
it
all
then or no?
Okay, let me put it this way: you have to use all 6 flash steps
Mm-hmm.
and then hit that first punch to have phased it. So,
Damn. So no stunning strike then. I'm assuming it's just
so yeah,
gonna
no, you'd
throw
have
that
had
off.
essentially because you're having to hit on each one of those. It's just the way we have to rule it. Somewhere in the middle of your flash steps, you phased it.
All right. So
but I
where am
don't know
I
when.
at right now?
I put your Renus Fiery.
All right. Well, damn,
as it flies
Austin.
off,
That really sucks, actually.
got you closer. You phased it. I mean, you did a crap ton of damage. You did over just with the flash steps alone. You did 66 damage, and then not including your punches, which you've already rolled 14s thrice.
True. I only got 3 off. Sucks. The
You procced it.
problem is I didn't get the entire thing. And now I can't attack next turn.
Sorry, you phased it.
No, it's okay. I just
It's good. It's good. You dealt
damn.
damage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
and
That's
with
fine.
that,
That's
you heard-
that's the end of my turn. I can't do anything else. That's it.
Can I,
Okay.
in fact, do this?
You did good, Wayne. You did
So
good.
it's the fortress's turn now, right? Or is it?
Yeah, and I have a question about that, Austin. Once we get to the fortress and layer actions happening.
We'll let him describe it going into its second phase.
I guess
Thought he
nothing of
Oh,
lair actions
the
for
map
me don't
got
matter.
dark.
Can you guys see or no?
No.
Not at all.
I feel like I should be
then
able
I need
to.
to go. I need to go the other way on this. Nope, definitely not the other way on this.
This is a
I feel like I
black.
should be able to.
Why is it black?
That's racist.
I have it I'm trying to use this legacy lighting. You're supposed to be able to change the opacity of the legacy lighting.
It's
and
just black
not
screen for me.
working.
It's just straight a black screen.
So I need to take that off. Save. If I
How's it going, Kai?
hide this,
Are you sufferothing us right now? That's what's happening right now.
turn on fog of war. Yes. I wanted to.
Austin, if you're trying to use the dynamic lighting, there's a whole thing you have to do with like drawing on a layer.
I was just trying to darken the page.
There's no way I know of doing it. Like with you have to if you turn on dynamic lighting, you have to go to the dynamic lighting layer and draw lines of where light bounces and stuff. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I was just hoping to use the fog of war and then drop it to a different opacity setting.
Yeah, no.
So, okay, the area around you all darkened. It's the almost bare hints of just the littlest amount of light for left in the area. The shadows are longer. This is the time right before actual night hits.
So that perfect night dark vision, what does that do?
So dark vision just essentially means that you see shades of gray.
No, I have perfect dark vision. What
Yes,
is that?
dark vision means you see in shades of gray.
Mm.
It means that you can see in the dark via you see shades of gray. You don't make out colors. That's just across the board.
But can
has
he
dark
see
vision.
now?
Yeah, you can see the area around you. It just
It's still just a pure black screen, at least for me.
oh, why is it still? I saved the fucking. I edited it. What? Legacy lighting is off. This should be off.
There we go.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Okay.
The sun is out.
All right.
Oh
so,
shit! It's a dragon.
Yeah, the dragon's gonna be sitting in the corner. You guys can't actually affect the dragon currently. If I drop it to a
Question.
different layer, then it comes out of the turn order.
Austin,
Okay.
Yes.
since I wasn't able to hit those other arcane runes, I would still have a rune on that dragon, correct?
Technically.
Because
Break them.
I wasn't able to break the other 3. I'm assuming. Because I cast 6 runes, and if I don't break them, I'm able to track it / teleport it to it with a flash step.
You note that it's still in the area.
Mhm.
It's essentially recuperating.
Okay.
And calling them in
So-
preparation for the next.
So I
phase.
can tell where the spell where the general where he's still here and it's still active basically.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I was just asking. It doesn't matter for my next turn, but it matters in the future.
All right,
I now
ad
have-
phase begins.
I now have multiple questions for my layer actions.
This is not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
As
There
from
we
the
go.
shadows of the trees, the shadows themselves start to peel off of it as she calls out, and she knows Common Draconic. It starts in Draconic, so you can't quite make it out before it shifts into.
Do I speak Draconic? I speak Draconic.
Okay, you would have understand her saying, "I call upon the darkness that resides within, to the ones that crawl upon the earth." And as the rest of you can hear,
I have a
shadows rise and do my bidding.
Shadows, you say?
I have a thing.
Oh no!
I have a thing. I can also understand it because of dope monk
Then you
shit.
would have heard that.
Yeah.
But if anybody else would have heard the last words of "shadows rise and do my bidding."
What are these things? I'm
The
looking at them.
shadows.
crawling out of the shadows are these forms. Now, you guys have encountered shadows before. Give me a perception check.
Oh, you mean shadows. You mean those fucking bastards.
Group DC.
Give me
You
a
said
second, I need to roll my
perception?
thing.
Yes.
24.
Do I get advantage since it's, I guess not.
21.
I had dark vision, but I don't think it matters.
Okay, I'll say
A natural 20, boys! Let's go.
I'm not even gonna roll a Baydarks. Group DC was passed. These do not look like the shadows you encountered before, but rather differing forms of them. Some look like repeating faces.
What, Fiery?
User,
Why are you telling me that?
because you can't see.
Oh.
So they're a different shadow than we first encountered, but they have the
I was
same
expecting
basic
you to respond
properties,
with,
or
"Use the deaf."
We have no idea.
And with that, the shadows advance across the field. And I will edit when they start. Essentially, Abigail, was there anything else you wish to do as part of your turn? You cannot target her at all.
I can't do anything. I've used my movement. I've used both my actions. That's it. It's the fortress's turn.
Okay, so it'll be going on to layer actions.
So,
this is technically her layer action.
I have a question, Austin. You said my ballista went on layer action. So do they go before or after players?
I would say after players.
All right.
And I guess we go initiative
my,
order.
and my
for
other thing
people
is,
using their actions.
Austin, I have my stronghold actions, but at the same time, here's one of my domain effects that I have. Once per month, the warlock can summon an earthquake as per the earthquake spell, targeting any enemies in their domain. Can I do that anytime, or do I do that as a stronghold action? Because it's under my domain effects and not my stronghold actions.
That's a domain effect. That's an anytime as long as it's in your area.
Okay, dope. I'll hold on to that. How are we deciding who goes first in this layer action thing?
I would assume by
What I'll
initiative.
say is after they move, because this is essentially her layer action proccing, and her layer action will beat all of yours always. It'll be via the rest of initiative. So Doxus's would lead, then Matthew, then Avacril's, then Tule's, then Doxus's. Dumplin doesn't have any, but then it would be Badar.
Hey, Van.
Just to make it a nice,
Okay, so I
easy
started
way.
off.
As soon as they move,
I get
they advance across the battlefield.
just for
Oh,
clarification.
you're moving the tree,
Wait.
Austin.
Oh god, the tree.
The Trent has arrived.
The fucking bush starts moving. Oh no.
If the tree has grievances with Dumplin, who keeps attacking its friends and using them as tactics.
Oh, it has a problem with me too after what I did in the Magic Kingdom.
But they'll get to there. And then we'll start off. Baragon, you have your layer actions first.
Now, I need to look up something really quick because barbarian layer actions are fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and take
And,
mine because the only thing I can do is regain key points. So I'm done. Have fun, guys.
Okay, what is it called? Just so I'm sure. Okay.
I can't do shit.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
You only get an action on this turn, right? You don't get movement or anything?
No, you get your list of actions.
Okay. Alright, cool. I just regained my key points then.
Woo! Seeing the encroaching horde, Baragon winces for a second, realizing he can't really solo all of these at once.
Please do what I
And then
think you're
something
about
happens.
to do. Please do what I think you're about to do, Ninja. I will love it so much.
Depends on what you think I'm about to do, Van, because there's 6 options.
If you could guarantee the hit.
I'm saving that for something special.
Aww.
Don't worry, I have another plan. But from the depths of his own rage, something billows forth as his entire arm is engulfed in black lightning.
Whoa.
Though he's never tried this before and has no idea where this even came from, he simply looks at the one dead center and lifts his arm up to it and fires. Austin, I use my layer action to cast Chain Lightning.
All right.
So
Chain
this one has
lightning.
a Chain Lightning coming at it.
You create a bolt of lightning that arcs towards a target of your choice. You can see within range. 3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets, each of which must be within 30 feet of their first target. So I'm assuming first boy and his 3 minions behind him.
Yep.
Okay. Target must make a dex saving throw, taking a shit ton of fucking lightning damage. Goddamn the spell. All right.
And the DC is 18, just so you know.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. None of them pass, with the highest being a 17 to try and beat.
Okay. 10d8 lightning damage coming in.
That's a piece.
Exactly.
Chain lightning
So-
is super strong.
Do you want me to roll individually for all of them, or do you want to just take that for all?
Well, let's, because they're HP, there's a chance that they live through this. You're going to have to roll separately.
Oh man, Baragon taking all the kills. I could have done something cool.
1. Shadow eliminated.
41 damage to the second.
2. Shadow eliminated.
40.
3. Shadow eliminated.
51.
And 4. Shadow eliminated. You raise your hand, and this black bolt of cascading lightning zaps out, thrusts through the first shadow, tearing it apart completely, before blasting into the second one and arcing into the next 2. Their entire ghostly frame is lit up within before they just vanish into the smoke.
What the fuck did I just do? Well, I think I did it. That's my layer action.
All right. The next layer action that procs is Matthew.
Hey, Austin, by the way, I'm not going to do it this time around, but one of my layer actions is to summon a type 6 servitor from page 32.
Oh yeah, you can summon.
So, just to be ready, I could summon a ghost and 2 whites, a horned devil, a lesser Balor, something called Nature, something called Maldalar Dictum, High Templar of Dust, Sephara, or Sidral Vizar. I only know what 2 of those things are. 4 of those things are.
Servitor 2, Servitor 3, you said Servitor 6?
6. Any of the 6s. Just be warned. I'm not going to do that this time around. I don't know which one I would take because I don't know what half of them are.
I just need to know where the 6th level is. 7, 6.
where's
Okay,
Wayne in
6th
here?
level. So I'm looking at a thing that should tell me, and it tells me you can summon the Dire Bear, Dire Tiger,
Wait, I
Elasmosaurus,
didn't realize that had
Dinosaur,
that.
the Elemental
What page
Huge,
what page are you looking at?
Summoning Servitor. Literally Servitor Summoning. There's a tier 1 through 6, and this is the 6th level.
But what page? So I can look at it.
Mip, 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 mip,
I just
Man.
did it with a frickin' Chidori. I have no idea what I just.
I just
that was
reset
cool.
my slots.
I'm sad. I only
Oh
got
god,
one
I
cinnamon
know what
twist.
you're summoning. I know what you're summoning. I just see it and I
Baragon,
know
what
what
the
it is.
fuck did you just roll?
Um,
Wait, did you just did a Chidori?
Austin, I have. This is not
Yes.
this is not the same thing. Austin, go to page 31 in the PDF.
Baragon's the Sasuke to my Naruto.
31 in the what?
31 in the Strongholds and Followers PDF, because this is something entirely different.
Baragon is my
This is
Nakama.
something from like 3.5.
Wait, I'm making that. We're making this into an ability now. I need to.
Because
So-
the PDF only goes up to 6.
So one of your lair actions is a fucking Chidori? How many of those spirits did you just kill?
4.
Holy shit.
Is this
I
would
just
open
cast
up
Chain
the-
Lightning.
That was fucking amazing. Wait,
You
it doesn't
said
chain any
page
more than
38?
just 4?
No, I got 4.
Oh.
But
It chains
that's
up to
more
4.
than enough.
Dog, I'm gonna have to rewatch that back. That sounds dope as hell.
If this would load, that'd be great. While I'm waiting on this, considering I'm not having to actually wait on this to load, you said 30 something.
Yeah,
What?
32.
Only reason I landed by you is because I wanted to get some stuff off on this fucking dragon, and,
But,
well, that didn't happen.
You're just resetting your slots?
Yep.
That's all I can do, too.
Okay, so you reset your slots, then Abaco resets her key points. Tule, you're technically next.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real. I have no. So it's I get layer action here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can do
The
one of those
sorcerer
things.
one.
Okay, where's the dragon at?
We can only target the shadows.
Dragon is not able to be targeted currently.
Okay, so it's only these fuckers, the
Mhm.
shadows. Okay, let me,
Mhm.
can somebody? How do I get the 20-foot radius again?
You go to your.
You go to area of effect templates, blue circle.
I'm getting it for you.
Thank you.
Up, there's 2.
Ah,
They both exist.
Oh well. How far away am I from that?
you could feasibly hit all 8 of them.
Well, I'm too far.
Yeah, I thought it was only a 20-foot radius.
That's what that is.
As in, I'm too far. Wait, I could just use my movement speed.
Wait, can he hit all of them
where's the-
with that?
I'm gonna go here.
You can hit 4 of them. And then you could.
Oh, no,
yeah,
he
you can
could
only hit 4.
hit 5.
How
If
far?
you-
Wait, I don't know what the radius is for.
If you-
what's it called?
Hey, Star, this is a layer action. I don't think you can move.
Oh, can I not?
No,
I'm
you
not
can't,
used to
Star,
those.
you can't
I don't
move,
think
it's
you
just an
can.
action.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
If you find the, depending on the radius, it is.
I just
depends
don't
on
really
how
have a.
many you can hit.
I don't really have anything to do.
Can you reach the ones in front of Dumpling?
I don't know.
I'm assuming Tule can see between Dumpling's legs, right, Austin?
I just don't have range.
What's
Wait,
the
actually,
spell
yeah, I
you
do.
can use?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Austin, give me a cool
Water
spell.
ball.
No, I don't think water ball has that range.
Water ball's the same as fireball. It should have like.
Yeah, it should have 120 feet of
I think
range.
I want acid splash.
Okay.
Why?
I mean,
This
that's
one?
3d10 acid damage on a successful, on the failed saves. So, I mean,
Tule's doing this because he's finally getting to use his vestige.
Yes. I
So
that's
love
a
Shadows
good.
take
This is a
acid damage.
cantrip. That's a good cantrip.
Okay, so we made a deal where I got to trade off something and make that one of my my thingies, my
Hey,
Signature.
Gamma, how's
signature
it going?
spells. So I get to use that as a what's it called?
Bonus action.
As a bonus section. All right, well I'm gonna do that again on the same spot. Oh, I have to do damage, don't I?
You dropping it right where that 20-foot radius is?
I'm gonna target these because I don't think I can reach those ones.
So these 4. Sans big man. Got it.
So yeah, do that. Damage. Wait, where the fuck is it? Acid splash. 5 damage to all of them. I need a dex save, please.
What is your DC?
18.
Star.
None of the
That's
pass.
1d10.
Wait,
It's supposed
Yeah,
to do 3d10.
why is that broken? It's supposed to be 3d10, yeah. It says 3d10 on my thing.
If you look at it, it only rolled 1, and that 1.
I know,
rolled
I
a
see
5.
that, but like it on the my page it says.
I don't know.
Just toss it out again.
Okay, acid splash. 6. It's still doing 1. Is it because it's under as a cantrip?
Probably.
It's so wacky.
You may not have enabled cantrip scaling. That may be a problem.
Or you might have.
This
enabled
is
cantrip.
special. Yeah, see, this is special. So there, that's the damage.
Okay, so. And you're choosing to do this as the AoE, right?
Yeah, I have to, right?
Or first two, and then second two.
Mm-hmm.
Because this only affects one creature within range or two within 5 feet of each other. So you're tossing your first set at the first one, and then the second set at the second one.
No, okay, so I'm gonna do them both hitting 2. So hitting the middle 2 pretty much, or the close 2, I'll say. This
Closest
one
two?
and this one. Those 2.
Mm.
Hit those.
So they don't go down.
Okay. I'm gonna do it again then. I need another deck save.
Yeah, this stronghold action isn't it like you get to cast 3
wow.
spells that you know,
Yeah.
just straight.
Yeah.
So these are cantrips, so he can consistently cast these too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't want to use any spell slots right now, so. Of an 18.
Oh, did they pass? They have a +3 to dexterity. What the hell?
Both
Yeah, I
pass.
was very lucky that
They rolled natural
none of them
20s?
passed mine.
I rolled double nat 20. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. And here we go. Ready? Last one.
And
Same
bad
thing.
things happen tonight.
Good Christ.
9. If I need them to roll their deck save yet again.
Oh, 2 more natural 20s coming your way.
6 and 15.
Oh, never mind.
You may have actually
And
got
9
them.
and 24.
If not, you wounded them to a
Oh.
point where just anything could kill them. Please tell me he got it perfect.
Or I
No,
left them,
but
like, all
he's
in
got
one.
it so close to perfect, it's fucking hilarious.
You know what's funny is Star still owes you a D10. He only rolled 2D10, 3D10, and 3D. No, he rolled 3 sets. Never mind.
Yeah, I did 3.
It's fine.
And they
you did
passed
good
the
stuff.
and they
You
passed
did
the middle one, so it's only the 24 and 9.
Rip.
It's fine, Star. You still
Alright.
did really good.
Chule's layer action ends, so it's Doxus' turn.
Oh, Doxus, you say?
Is layer action still? Gotcha.
I hope you guys know I purposely put in this specific portion of the fight just so you guys could do this.
Enemy AC 130 above.
Enemy AC 130 above. Doxus is gonna look down at these shadows, then look up at the dragon and go, "Really?"
Enemy AC 130 above.
And Doxus is going to all the nearby stars begin to swish and swirl as this magic circle forms in the air in front of Doxus, and he steps, and the meteor he's on angles, so he's at an like a 90-degree angle towards the ground as he pulls out the gun and fires into the magic circle and makes an eldritch blast at every single enemy.
You know, I'm starting to feel like this thing wasn't for us. It was more for Doxus.
Enemy AC 130 above.
Okay, go ahead and make me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
And
attack,
Doxus
please.
will just go, "Star shower."
You know, I'm really starting to think, you know, this is a Doxus thing, and not everybody else thing. It was a Doxus thing.
So
Baragon got to do chain lightning and ended up killing 4 of them at one time.
I regained key points.
Yeah, and that's not important to your character?
29
Oh, that's
to hit,
fantastic for my character if I could perform an
Eh.
action next turn.
27 to hit,
Eh,
13 to hit,
I can't
no.
take any actions.
19 to hit,
Yes.
26 to hit,
Yes.
12 to hit,
No.
No.
20 to hit,
Yes.
14 to hit,
Oof.
No.
So you hit 4? Not
18
4.
to hit. How many have I rolled?
You,
One,
you,
two,
the,
three,
the
four,
14th was
five,
the last
six,
one you needed to roll.
8, 9. No, I need one more. If I was doing 10.
No,
That's
there's
8
only
of them.
There's only left.
Oh,
That's-
there's. For some reason, I thought Austin said 10.
There's only 8
So
left.
you hit fucking 5
6
of
of
them.
the 8.
Oh, I thought you only hit 5.
The only 2 that Oh no, you're 13, 12, and 14 didn't hit. So
Yeah.
5 of the 8.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
So going down the list, please click 5 times.
Some pretty good ass fucking damage.
And I need to check something.
Do they take
Okay.
double damage from Radiant? I guess we're about to find out.
So
Ba-da-da-ding, ba-da-doom.
If I had a turn before this, that would have been so much more damage, and it also would have been at advantage. If I could just had a turn before this.
Oh, bobbles.
I'm sorry that I actually was able to do something for once.
Oh, Ninja, you fucked that shit up. I'm yeah.
This dragon better not be invulnerable every time it gets Star Layer actions.
Yeah, on the fucking fifth phase of combat, back to lair actions, dragon's just fucking off
Yes,
with
baby
another
doll?
mini scorpion. It's like, why?
I
Honestly,
can't hear a word you said. Give me a second.
honestly, I think that's what Austin planned for, Van. For every time these lair actions come up as
Okay,
the dragon's
you
gone.
managed to ghost a shadow by 1. You ghosted a
killed
single
one.
shadow. And give me 1 second because the wife is trying to talk to me.
Oh, I only got one?
They have a good amount of HP. I was
Aw.
very lucky when I rolled chain lightning. In all honesty.
No, I thought about thinking about it now. I could have
I'll be right
stayed
back.
on the dragon, but I feel like it would have nullified it anyway. Oh, the DM has left the building.
All right, now we talk now we talk the strategy. Okay, what the fuck do we do now that there's a swarm?
Damage.
Just gotta kill them all, honestly. Van comes up next, so he could put up a
Okay.
thing. Tule
Okay.
comes up
There
next,
are
so he can put
multiple
up a
things I
thing.
can put up.
Okay, so that ends the layer actions. No, technically your ballistas go off. They
Yeah,
reload.
my ballistas go off.
But they
Or did
auto
they go off
reload?
or
That's
reload?
fucking cool.
Yeah, they're magic.
They're
They don't reload in
animated.
the first place.
They're
Hell
alive.
yeah.
That's right. They just refire, so they go off.
Okay, so just this row up here is gonna take attack. Our 1d20
What?
plus 6. Fail. God, that was awful.
Wow.
Fail.
The
One
last
hit.
We hit one. We got him,
The last
boys.
one.
Fuck. Rolled a 1, a 4, and a fucking 19. Christ.
As long as it's not on my turn, I don't care. It is 3d10 plus 4.
Swear, if you don't kill this thing,
27
Okay.
is dead. It gotta be dead. It gotta be gone.
You
It gone,
ghosted-
it gone.
exactly 2.
Hey, how did we?
That's very underwhelming.
How did you kill
I'm sad
2?
about that. I killed one earlier.
Ah.
All right,
Alright.
Star, it's your turn.
Then it comes down to Star's turn.
I can move.
Yeah. You have area of effect spells too. Even better.
Hold on. I need to read one spell quickly, and then I'll see if I can just take out a few of them at once.
Man, imagine having to read your spell when taking 9
Imagine
years
being
while
able
doing
to
it.
read.
Imagine
Crazy.
Fire, I thought we've learned by now. You don't remove
You know
the
what,
power.
you know what, Star? I can cancel you on Twitter.com for harassing a disabled person.
Oh darn.
Cancel
Cry
Starfish on
about it.
Twitter.com.
Yeah, cry about it.
I'm not gonna cry about shit.
Yeah, I want a water ball, but I don't want to accidentally hit the homie.
It's
Yeah.
not that big.
Don't worry about it.
That's what he said.
We'll be fine.
That's
You know, I'm
crazy.
just gonna. Fuck it. I'm just gonna acid splash the same the same 2.
You're gonna do it again?
Well, then I'll do. Which one died?
Be right back. I have to go hunt
Oh,
down a
so it's
snack.
just-
Please tell me it wasn't the middle one.
It's the closest one.
Oh, thank God. Okay, then I'll hit the
Yes,
other two with
Fiery.
the acid splash.
I love that you're
Look,
just
I need
throwing
to see
acid
this.
on ghosts.
Okay, I need to actually fix the damage again. 14. I need dex saves.
One beat, one didn't.
Okay, so one of them takes 10, the other one doesn't take any, I think.
You ghost one.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna hit the other one as a bonus action with acid splash.
Damn, okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, damage.
Another 10. Jesus. Okay.
21 and 18 respectively.
Fuck. Dex is
Well.
they're rolling fucking high ass dex rolls. Fuck, man.
Oh, wait, they succeed, I guess, and then I don't do damage. Yeah, that's sad.
Yep.
That's
Should have
about it.
waterballed, bro.
No, I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste my spell slots.
Oh,
You guys obviously have these guys under control.
I think we're fine. I think Dox is gonna take out the rest once he gets back from the restroom.
Is that the end of your turn, Tule? Are you moving at all or anything?
No, I'm good. I don't want to go near those things.
You're not gonna make Geb go?
I really don't want to go near them.
Fair enough.
Doxus.
I think he went to the restroom. Oh, worst inconvenient time.
Okay, I have one plan.
Oh, well, Doxus is gone. Again, our sponsor is Bisect Hosting. 25% off any
Yes,
Minecraft
Fire.
server.
I've beheld the power, and why did you remove the power right when we needed it?
Oh, we are 100% going overtime.
I
think
prefer
in
not
that
to go
case-
too much. I have my first day of work tomorrow, so
Oh,
God damn it, Star. Why do you have to have your first day of work on the night we fight a fucking dragon?
well, you know,
don't worry. We'll
When do you
finish it.
go in? Like 8 o'clock?
yeah, about then.
Hey,
If it's not done, if it's not done by by the turn after my next one, then I'm finishing it.
Hey, my turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hurry. Star has work tomorrow.
Ah! Okay. Is she still gone?
Yeah, she's still gone. There's still shadows in the field.
No, she doesn't come back till they're gone. Great.
Just killed him.
Yeah. How to going about doing that?
It's the 15, the shadows? Is this on the dragon's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Don't you have a massive radiant spell?
Just a
I
massive
do.
radio.
But I'm trying to save that for not ads.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. Well, first off, Austin, do I learn anything about the dragon? Am I still connected to her?
It's more of an ethereal connection, yes, but you technically learn more about her. With a second tier, you learn more than just surface information, not by a whole lot, but more. You learn that she has blind sight and dark vision. That she's immune to acid damage. That she's not used any of her legendary resistances.
This should be interesting. There's a fight that might go in the next session.
Oh, it's 100% gonna go in next session. I'm gonna
Damn.
cast Eldritch Blast.
I was really hoping that we could.
13 for the first one.
No.
15.
15 meets.
All right, that'll be that middle one of the three up there.
I think that's the lowest I've ever seen you
And 16.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That was a 3, a 5, and a 6.
Yeah, that's the lowest I've ever seen you
Jesus.
roll an Eldritch Blast ever. That's crazy.
22 and 27 radiant damage.
Doxus never rolls that low. Hey, 2 more.
That last one, fuck him in particular. Starlight Bolt. 23 to hit.
Yep.
That last one, fuck that guy. Get him out of here.
Goes him.
Oh, shit.
You're like, you thought you weren't gonna get hit, but I shot from your fucking deceased partner's turn.
The spirit goes, haha, bitch, you missed. Oh.
That's my turn.
I actually get to use them. Oh my god, I didn't expect this.
Oh boy, here come two spirits come fucking again.
They're gonna approach the only target that's near enough for me to do anything.
The big fucking
no.
boy.
No, Dumpling!
Oh no, these spirits are gonna give Dumplin the leg touch.
Well, he's prone, so
Oh, they're really gonna give him the leg touch.
yeah, me and him are still prone.
So
At the end of Duchess's turn, he's gonna shout she's immune to acid.
I'm gonna look at
so-
Tule, who's only been casting acid spells.
Hi.
first strike, a 15 to hit him.
Sadly does.
Oh,
He has very low AC.
This sucks.
and
We're probably gonna need to get some restorations and the like on the boy after.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna take some exhaustion.
He'll be
he's
fine though.
going to take 16 cold damage.
Woo! A lot more than I was thinking that was gonna be.
Okay.
And then second hit, a 17 to hit.
Hits.
For
See how low that first roll was. Oh my god!
10 more cold damage.
Okay. They don't do that much damage.
Here it comes.
Then they use their second attack.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shut my beak.
Yes, please.
And first set does a 14 hit.
What the fuck kind of playlist is this, man? It starts playing the Seven Deadly Sins right
Seven
now.
Deadly Sins out,
Right
man.
now.
Meets it beats, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so then they're gonna do 13 cold damage on the first. And then a 20-something to hit.
Jesus Christ.
Definitely.
They just fucking
For-
hit all the time.
16 cold damage.
Okay.
What they do? Just like 60 damage just now?
50.
That's-
55.
I was close. Fuck, man. That's a
And
chunk.
then they're gonna use their bonus action to hide.
So basically, if excuse
Oh,
me, they're gonna what now, Austin?
Hide. Which means we can't hit, we are going to have to find them and hit them.
Oh my god. These are just like the goddamn one-shot monsters I made.
Listen,
Except
you can't hide from a nuke.
that's fair.
Alright, so they're going to attempt the hide action, which means they have to roll their things.
God forbid there were all of these attacking us, Austin. You would have fucking killed him. These
If
are,
I
They
hadn't
respond
missed
for a reason.
half of my attacks.
Van, these are exactly like the snow monsters I made for the
Okay.
one shot.
Passive perception, all of you can still see one. What's the highest passive perception here?
I did Baragon.
I think
Probably
you
better.
know.
It's Baragon.
It's
Okay, Paragon,
Dumpling.
what's your high?
19.
You
Fucking
do not
crazy.
see the last shadow.
Okay, I'll have to look for them.
He rolled a natural 20. Guarantee it. Either that, their stealth is
probably have a
fucking
high
plus
stealth.
10. Yeah. They're probably
There's
proficient.
a token marker on one. I don't feel like tossing it to another layer, so you guys cannot target that one or anything until you guys can find it.
He is ninja. Wait,
Until
did
an
they,
AoE wraps around
did they?
it.
Didn't they
Then it's
move?
Dumplin's turn.
They basically would have moved all their movement.
Dumplin's been slapped in the face by these things too much.
Dumpling
The man
smash?
simply stands up, looks at the small creature,
Dumpling smash.
and goes to hit it. Actually, before he does that,
Gonna get up, right?
he is actually going to use Second Wind. The fighter ability everybody loves, but on a giant.
Just get up.
He
out of
gets a
front.
D10 plus 5 hit points back.
Okay. Roll it.
Fuck,
crap.
dude!
Either
Oh,
way, that's still 6 more HP.
Bruh! What are
That-
these
that 6 will
ones?
save him.
What are these ones?
And then, well, Dumpling Smash.
He's gonna get up, right?
Oh, he's already up.
oh,
Oh, hey.
He doesn't happen to have
what?
a.
oh God.
He still crits. He
Dumpling
still
crit.
crits.
Still
He still fucking crits. Oh,
Crit.
that's
Go ahead, just click that button and then click the weapon critical hit, please.
wow. Wow, he
Advantage.
wow.
I've taught Dumpling well.
Dumpling
Well,
smash.
Dumpling smashed this one in real good. Ye the Shadow.
Would it be a straight wall on the other one? Or
Dumpling needs to see if he can find it first.
Okay.
Oh god, that means I'd have to roll a d20 minus 1 for his perception, considering because he has a -1 wisdom.
Oh, that probably means he's not gonna get it because the max.
I
he can
will
get
You
is-
let
never know.
Go ahead.
I'm still gonna try it.
Mm.
It doesn't, but
He does not find the shadow. He watched it disappear into smoke and was like, that one. I crushed that one. And then he crushed that one.
wait a
That
minute, I need
sucked.
to check something. Is it only against?
I don't know. They
Yeah.
would have.
Dang, if he didn't die, then that means everyone would have had advantage on it.
It couldn't. It
Because of
couldn't
pressure.
have been that far that it moved because it used most of his movement to get to
It's-
Dumpling.
Dumpling will stay still and keep ready to start murder. End of turn.
Okay. Badark. Badark is going to move forward.
Damn, he rolled a 5. God. Poor Badark. I can't wait to throw him into this chaos next week. He has no idea what the hell is happening.
And then Badark's gonna make a perception check. And goes, that's where it's hiding.
Firebolt.
Then nice.
Oh, does he do that good old firebolt?
And then he shoots a firebolt.
Right between the
It
legs.
There's our boy Badark.
Singes the
And
balls
it will
a bit.
hit.
Does it hit? Yes, it does. 22 fire damage.
A bobbida boobity beepity, that's a dead boy.
And with a
It's
mighty roar, the last shadow disappearing off the battlefield,
Hey, it's funny, we start with
Dragon-
Baragon again.
the Dark Lady herself calls out in a horrendous voice before flying back down to the battlefield.
Did she say anything? Or just screeches?
She lands. You will not take my shadowy soul. And with that, she opens her mouth.
Oh,
Her
tits!
large,
Ah,
her large mouth. The blood that seeps from the holes in her wings coalesces into a large, dark shadow. As
All right, I'm ready for dexterity saving throw.
Thought, oh yeah, Baragon can just absorb the breath attack with his shield, and it went, oh no, wait, that's Xander. That's my campaign.
Yeah.
That's an item
Yeah.
I gave Ninja.
Yeah, no, he has a different shield now. That don't do no more, man. We
I
don't
know,
have
I don't
cool
know.
breath
If
absorb
Oculus
shield.
got that upgrade, I'd be happy. But currently, Oculus does not have the ability to eat dragons,
We-
to eat
we-
other things' breath weapons, and
We
shoot
do
them
not
back at
we
me.
do not have breath absorb shield. No. Not how this works.
Although that would be cool.
Give
This is
me
gonna
just
hurt.
1 second.
It's gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna hurt. That's gonna hit
Yeah.
all of us.
Well,
Two.
it depends on what it is. It could be a line. It could be
Something tells
standard
me it's a
AoE.
something tells me it's a large cone. Either that or a blast attack. Something akin to a fireball or a cone. It could be a Constitution save out of Dex. I don't know.
With that, the bloody shadows dropping off of her coalesce into form, marching out beneath
Oh,
her
no!
wings.
Again?
Wait, she
Except
made
she's
more?
actually
What the
farther
hell?
this time.
They're bigger! Why are they bigger? It's small dick. This is okay. So no breath weapon? I'm surprised.
As these larger shadows, almost mimics of what you had just seen, pour out of the bloodied openings on her body and brace the battlefield. And with that, we'll end session here. Third phase started.
Aw, dang it.
It's 10 away. We got people that need to get work
Yeah.
tomorrow.
No, it's
Oh my God,
fine.
this is gonna
God,
suck.
man. It
that
felt like
was-
we didn't get to do anything with
Negative.
this fucking thing. Shit.
1 hour of of the session was devoted to this fight, even though we tried so hard to do the full session for this fight.
Yeah.
We did 3 hours of nonsense.
It was like an hour
Yeah,
and a
it
half.
sounds-
Just we did it at like 8:30.
Hour and a half, hour 45.
And I will say, it would have gone longer if you guys hadn't. You guys had a lot of setup, held actions, ballistas that cleaved her health. You guys forced phase 1 very fast. Phase 2 I knew wasn't gonna live very long.
A
phase
spicy
3
crit.
Yeah, you guys crit quite a few times as well.
Okay, now I need to rethink my entire strategy because I can't. Oh, granted, I couldn't get to her already, but I definitely can't get to her through those shadows.
I can't do anything on my next turn. Alright, well. That was a good session.
I need to use that at the most beneficial moment, but I don't know whether. I
The-
need to get to a spot where I can actually hit.
Austin, does the creature ability of my control frame advanced take actions? Or is it a... Or is it a thing like Burning Man?
So I only have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to double.
These shapes can move and attack,
And
but
that'll
if it's a
give me an
creature or
additional
location,
30.
it's limited to your fire damage range and go off of your action.
Yeah, I didn't know if creating it was one of my actions or not. I know it goes off
To
of my
shape,
action.
you're using control flames. You're actually actively using that spell. So yes.
So, yeah, okay. Alright, so I can't do anything next turn. That's cool.
All right. I hope you guys had at least a decent time session. We got quite a few buffs. You guys got access to a better forge, possibly.
Yeah?
And you
Oh,
guys,
shit.
Okay.
Baragon, you did a dark lightning attack. Doxus didn't wipe the entire field with his AoE.
Really sad.
To be fair, we haven't taken any damage.
I'm sorry that I didn't realize how strong Chain Lightning really was until it's already out.
Yeah. Good session, boys.
might
That's gonna
need to
be the
break
end of
off
the
the
stream.
top.
Thank you guys for coming out. We keep fighting the dragon next week. I have no idea what Abercro's gonna fucking do. She's
Cool.
probably just gonna stand around and watch everybody
then
do
half
shit.
of them were dead by the time I got to shoot everything, and then I missed the other half.
Man.
No, only a third of them were dead.